Alright guys, hello and welcome back to Detective Pikachu Returns. We are returning to this game. This game is a bit of a meme and it's, there's a lot wrong with it, but I'm having fun with it, so I'm enjoying playing it at the very least, because it's fun to make fun of, so I guess take that for what you'd like. That's right, we gotta do this dialogue again, because we, didn't save.
Tim's back!
Well, you sure are home late.
Good evening.
Oh, and who is this?
My classmate, Rachel.
It's nice to meet you. Is she your girlfriend?
Huh?
If only.
Actually, Rachel's here because... Hello, sorry to barge in so suddenly. I was hoping to get some advice from the great detective here. I didn't realize his family was visiting, though. Welcome, Rachel. We didn't mean to startle you. Sophia and I just arrived in Rhyme City yesterday. We came to see my brother's award ceremony. Oh, really? Then this is probably the first time you've all seen each other in a while. I really hope I'm not in the way. Please don't worry about it. We'll be in town for a while yet. Make yourself at home. I'll make some tea. Thank you, really. See, Tim? I told you Irene and Sophia would understand. Yeah, you're right. I'm glad. I'll just talk to everyone. Just straight up, just say hi to everyone. It must be nice spending time with your mother and sister. It is, yeah, but hey, did you want to discuss something? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I must feel awkward to talk about around so many people. Brandon, but I just accidentally tabbed into Discord. You know how sometimes Discord shows... Oh. Hopefully she isn't stuck. Sorry, it must feel awkward to talk about it around so many people. No, it's not that. Chatting with you and your family has actually helped a lot. Trust me, it can wait. Really? Well, if you're sure. But you didn't talk to my family at all. You said hello. So Rachel's not your girlfriend? Nope, just the classmate. She came by to talk to me about something. Something like how she's your girlfriend? Sophia, she is not my girlfriend. Atta girl, Sophia. Tim just needs a gentle shove to get things. Oh no. Don't you start too, Pikachu.
Right.
You really don't need to worry about it, Tim. Huh? Worry about what? Bringing Rachel home, of course. Mom, I think you might be misunderstanding something. I'm making enough food for 8 people or so she can eat as much as she likes. Oh, you're talking about dinner. Wait, 8 people? Isn't that a bit much?
Right.
Okay. You said right,
Dinner's
not
ready,
okay.
Everyone.
Okay.
Well, I should probably get going.
Come now, why don't you stay and eat with us?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, you heard them. What do you say?
I mean, who could turn down an invitation like that? Yay!
Eat up, everyone. I really outdid myself this time.
Wow!
Looks like
Looks
macaroni and...
amazing. Thank you, Mom!
Mom made her special mac and cheese for us.
So this is the dish that Harry kept raving about, huh?
it looks so weird.
Oh,
It looks so
this is
weird.
incredible.
I don't know how old his sister
Good, huh?
is.
Mm.
Why is Pikachu eating mac and cheese with a spoon? Why does it look so bad? That's hilarious. Oh my god.
Irene, we need to talk.
What is it?
I want a divorce.
That came out of nowhere.
Are you joking?
Take care of Tim and Sophia for me.
Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry.
I bet, man.
Harry, there must be some reason.
I'm sorry, Irene.
Harry,
Okay, sure.
Are you okay, Pikachu? You had me worried suddenly fainting like that.
I fainted?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. It looks like Pikachu's recovered. Yeah, I think he's okay now. So, Rachel, do you feel okay talking about that problem you had now? No, that's okay. Are you sure? You don't have to keep it bottled up. I had so much fun with you all that it's just not bothering me anymore. We'll discuss it next time, okay? Sure, in that case. Mind if I ask you something instead? By all means, I'd be honored to help a great detective. Hey, Ninja! Do you happen to know anyone who knows a lot about jewels? Apparently the jewel that was stolen in today's case was really special. I could use some more information to help me track it down. One of my professors is a specialist in mineral archaeology. I could introduce you to him if you'd like. Really? Could you please? That would be a huge help. Sure, I'll sort it out when I get home tonight. How should I contact you? Why don't we meet at the High Hat Cafe tomorrow morning? Sounds good. See you then. This game is a meme and it's funny.
Hey, feeling better?
Yeah, I guess.
Pikachu.
Morning.
That?
Hi.
Mewtwo!
Okay, sure.
There is something the
Is it
two of you
Discord?
must know. When I was in my
Is it
cave 2 days
Discord?
ago, I was attacked
Yeah.
by
Hello?
several Pokemon.
Hi.
Oh, it's Discord. It's always Discord.
Yeah.
Why does your
We
mic
saw
sound
on the
terrible? Are you on your phone or something?
Are
No
you
matter
serious
how
right
many
now?
times I overpowered
I'm not-
them,
I'm not
they didn't
kidding.
seem to feel a thing.
Maybe
Test.
R again?
There you go.
No. These Pokemon had no will of their own, as if
Computer
something was
rebooted and
controlling them.
decided, hey, Discord
As for
decided,
Harry.
hey, let's remove all of the
Harry.
defaults.
Oh.
So let me guess, I have to go to OBS and change everything there too, because then it's going to sound like human. Wait a minute, how are you able to hear me if I had absolutely no microphone?
Look.
You sound clear now.
Those lights.
Well,
Like the one we
before.
saw in Cramorant.
Yeah, it just sounded...
You think the two are
Staticky.
related somehow?
I'd say.
How?
I don't know.
Certainly.
You sound fine now.
Finding the Aurora Drop may be the key to solving this mystery.
Apparently Mewtwo's
Let's
here
follow up
now.
on that.
Okay, sure.
The
Uh-oh,
Cramorant that
me
stole
too.
the Aurora Drop. The swarm of Beedrill that attacked Mewtwo.
I'm tired.
They both had glowing devices stuck to them.
Also, can
After
you
hearing
scream?
Mewtwo say my dad's name,
That's the
I
tweet.
think
Can you scream?
if I investigate the Aurora Drop,
Share.
that I might get closer to finding
That
him.
one. Thank you. I was playing Kirby in the dock the other.
Okay, today we're gonna find out more about the Aurora Drop, right? Yeah, Rachel said she'd introduce me to a professor from Rhyme University. We've still got a little time before we're supposed to meet her at the High Hat Cafe, though. Your family doesn't visit that often. Why don't you chat with them a bit before we head out? Yeah, I know, Pikachu. Oh. See, the newspaper's arrived. You subscribe to a newspaper, Tim? What's a newspaper? Just kidding. Old. It's Rhyme City's daily paper. You never used to read the paper when you lived at home. What changed? Well, I'm a college student now. I thought I should read the newspaper at least. Well, aren't you mature? What are you doing, Tim? Trying to look cool or something? I'm the one who suggested that you start getting that newspaper, you know. As a detective, it's important to be gathering information at all times. I'm sure there's a lot going on every day in a city as big as this one. Checking the newspaper regularly is a good idea. Your mom knows what she's talking about, Tim. Oh.
Alright, let's take up half the table by reading the newspaper.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. It tells you what you've solved.
Nice.
Looks like they still haven't found the Aurora Drop. Inspector Holliday and his team have been searching for the jewel in Cramorant. There's been no progress on either front. Speaking of Cramorant, he was acting really weird then, wasn't he? Oh, that was just the weed. According to the
That
article,
was just the weed.
even Turner didn't know why he acted like that. So Turner didn't order Cramorant to swallow the jewel and escape? Something's really fishy about this whole thing. I don't know how they got that picture.
So, remember when I said I was going to play Kirby in my dock?
Yeah.
So, I played it for an hour, and then the Switch overheated and went to sleep.
Oh, that's not good.
This is the first time I've had it, and apparently it's apparently it's a common issue. So I guess that means I'll have a lot of time Friday to, like, stress test this damn thing, otherwise I can't play Smash Bros. Or Wonder on stream, because that requires dock.
Okay. What? What do you want?
Hey, Tim.
Hmm?
That Pikachu, he seems kinda odd, don't you think?
What do you
Wow.
He is, isn't
It's
he?
just my dad's soul
I've
trapped in
never seen
Pikachu's
a
body.
Pikachu
There's
that
nothing
drinks
weird
coffee
about it.
before.
Is that canon?
Not bad.
Well, it's canon
You
in
have
the
a good
movie.
eye for detail.
Right.
Good morning, Mom. Did you sleep okay last night? Yes, just fine, thanks. You have classes today, don't you? I'm actually heading out for an important investigation this morning. Once you're on a case, it's all you can think about. Just like your father. Good grief. Oh, Mom, I don't suppose you've heard from Dad at all. Certainly would have told you if I had. Yeah, that's true. Your wife sure loves you, Harry. Must be nice. We should get going. While we're out, I want to buy some more coffee beans. Our supply is running low. Okay. Your usual dark roast, right? Anyway, we're heading out now. Bye! Have a nice day!
Dark Rye Roast. Wonder what that tastes like.
We will now continue to stand in perfect stillness until you return to the house. You sure we were supposed to meet Rachel in front of the Hi-Hat Cafe? Yeah, she should be here by now. I wonder what's keeping her. Please, Papa, just listen to me. That sounds like Rachel.
Why don't you understand, Papa? Pokemon don't need to be managed. The people who use them to commit crimes are the real problem.
Rachel, no matter how many times we have this same conversation, I'm not going to change my mind.
You never listen!
I'm never gonna change my mind, so I expect you to change your mind. Wait a second.
Exactly.
Tim.
Is everything okay? Let's just go inside.
Excuse me?
What were you and your dad talking about? Pokemon Friendship Bill. Ah, they mentioned that on the news. Said it was a bill to help Pokemon or something. I happened to read the actual text of the bill in Papa's study the other day. The one phrase that kept popping up throughout the whole thing was to monitor and manage Pokemon. It's pretty much a friendship bill in name only. I can't believe he tried to deprive Pokemon of their freedom. Papa seriously changed. So you're against your father's bill? Pokemon should be able to live freely. They don't need to be managed. Even during the art incident, Pokemon were the victims. It was cruel people who were responsible. Sorry, this isn't what we're here to discuss. This is what you wanted to talk about yesterday, isn't it? I just wanted someone to listen to me. I'm glad I could talk to you about it, Tim. I'm always happy to lend an ear, but are you sure you don't need any other help? Yes, I'm fine now. Really, let's go get to the real topic of the day, the jewel. That's right. Yesterday you said you could introduce me to a professor from Rhyme University? Yes, Professor Gordon. He's a leading figure in the field of mineral archaeology. Why don't you just say geology? That's what it is. He researches the connections between minerals and ancient civilizations. I figured he could probably tell us something about that jewel. Right now, though, he's conducting research at the southern ruins. We'll have to travel quite a ways to see him. Yeah, those ruins are pretty far from here. Fieldwork is a huge part of mineral archaeology. Once the professor sets out, he usually doesn't come back for several months. Sounds like we better go meet him there, then. Yeah, who knows how long we'll be waiting if we just stay here. Okay, we better get going if we want to get there before sundown. Huh? You're coming too, Rachel? I mean, it's not like you actually know Professor Gordon. I'm the one taking his class. Besides, I think it'll be fun to help a great detective out with the case. Hey, this isn't all fun and games, you know. It absolutely is. It's an entire meme. This is a meme.
About? This is a video game. Also, who brought politics into my Pokemon game?
That's not the first time that's happened.
Oh. Like in the series or in the game?
In the series.
Wait,
and in the game.
Why is it snowing?
Gen
Just
5 has
what's going on
politics.
here? Oh, it's freezing cold.
And it's just here in this specific area.
Check behind rocks. It could be Articuno.
So it's only snowing around the ruins. No way, that's normal. For now, let's find the professor. He may be able to tell us something about all this. Good plan. The ruins are just up this hill. We should be able to find him there. Just up the hill. Okay, let's go, Tim.
Oh.
Okay, that's how you leave. Good to know.
Josh!
Contracts and expands.
What a strangely shaped Pokemon. Yeah, you don't see these in Rhyme City. It's an owl. It's a bird.
Squawk.
It's a
Round
bird.
eyes that look round and round.
Sure, it's a cute Pokemon.
Audio so loud on Discord. And guarantee you it's not loud on stream.
I don't have it super loud on stream. That Monferno, it probably lives around here. It doesn't look too happy. It doesn't like how cold it's gotten so suddenly. Do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Hey.
Can't you create fire, Monferno? I think that would help you deal with the cold. Oh, it's so cold that it's hard to heat up your flame? It says that it might leave this area if this cold continues much longer. I guess it prefers warm places. I hope the weather gets better soon.
Hey.
Snowfall is pretty rare here, isn't it? This is the first time you've seen snow here when it's not winter? When did the snow start? A few days ago, it says, right when some humans arrived. Clouds suddenly started to gather above the ruins, and then it started to snow. It's really strange that the snow only falling around the ruins. Yeah, maybe we'll learn more if we pay them a visit.
Eat me. I eat me.
Oh, that was quite a hike. Hey, Tim, there are a lot of Pokemon here that I've never seen in the city. Yeah, same here. But that Ursaring we saw just outside isn't native to this area. Maybe he came here looking for food? Say, where is Gordon anyway? Huh? It looks like someone's here. Oh, that's...
Oh, what are you doing here?
I was gonna say, if that's the teacher, he looks like a 16-year-old.
That is a guy in a short sleeve shirt in a snowstorm.
Yes.
What in the hell?
Sorry to interrupt you during your work, Chris. My name is Rachel, and this is Tim. I'm a student of Professor Gordon's, and Tim here also attends Rhyme University. Oh, you're students. What brought you all the way out here? There's something we want to ask Professor Gordon about. We're hoping to talk to him. Professor? Oh dear. He entered the ruins 2 days ago, and, well, as you can see, he hasn't come back yet.
He's dead.
Huh? Whoa, what are you saying? Well, the professor's always like this. He's absolutely obsessed with his research in the ruins. I'm pretty sure he's deep inside them right now with his partner Slowpoke. As much as I wish I could check on him, there's some kind of trick to opening the door to the ruins. You have to trip some sort of mechanism to open it, but I can't figure it out. He usually makes it back without issue. I'm sure he's fine. Hey, in case you haven't noticed, it's freezing! Can you really afford to be so carefree about this? We just have to figure out how to use the mechanism if we want to meet Gordon. Okay, Chris, we'll go look for Professor Gordon and his Slowpoke. You? I'm not sure that's the best idea. Don't worry, Tim and Pikachu are detectives, famous all over Rhyme City. Oh, you're that Tim! The great detective? In that case, I'm a lot less worried. Okay, cool, thanks. Okay, I'll leave the search for the professor and Slowpoke to you. Just don't push yourselves too hard. Right, first we'll investigate the entrance to the ruins. I won't be much help if I'm looking at the same things you are. I'll look around at the perimeter of the ruins. Thanks. Okay, let's start investigating that entrance.
Hey.
Okay, let's take a good close look and figure out what sort of mechanism we're working with. Careful not to miss any details. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, you pick for me. I'm in Critique City. Do I go left or do I go right?
Right. They're faint, but I see some footprints on this tree. Judging by the shape, I'd say these are human. Not sure if they're Gordon's, though. Someone must have climbed this tree, but why would they do that? Snow is piled up above the door. Looks like quite a lot has fallen. Did hear that it's been snowing for several days straight. I hope we figure out what caused that. Some sort of picture on the door. Yeah, it must be some kind of relief. You mean relic? It looks like a person holding up a Pokemon. Yeah, it does. You think it's a clue about the mechanism? Tile right here that has a design carved into it. What do you suppose this design means? I have no idea. I'm not an archaeologist. Fair enough. It might have meant something to Gordon, though. I wonder.
Okay.
I think that's just about everything. Yeah, I think we've seen enough here. We looked all around the door, but we still don't know how to open it. It looks like Chris was right. It won't open unless we activate some sort of mechanism.
I found an ice and rock type Skarmory.
What's the mechanism to get this? What's the mechanism to get this door open? Even after investigating the area, we still can't figure this out. Makes sense. We're not archaeology experts after all. I think we should use our own methods to solve this. What do you mean? Our detective skills. You know, conducting investigations, interviewing witnesses, all that jazz. Chris might know more about the ruins. And maybe someone saw Gordon open the door. But who? Oh, you mean the Pokemon who live here? Exactly. Let's go interview witnesses and see if we can round up clues.
I am playing Fool's Gold.
You having fun with it?
I'm having fun with my second playthrough, yes. The game got updated to its final version, so and backwards compatibility is not a thing, so I'm replaying it. Which is good, because I picked a different starter. I picked Chikorita this time, and it's a fighting type.
Ask you anything, huh? Don't mind if we do.
Hey.
What are you doing here? He says he's helping Chris. What sort of help do you do? Your job is to eat a lot so there are no leftovers at the end of the day? Sounds like he's just a glutton.
Hey.
What's Gordon's partner Slowpoke like? He says Slowpoke's always with the big man. He must mean Professor Gordon. Slowpoke is really nice, and he sometimes lets you eat his tail? And his tail is sweet and delicious? Seems like Slowpoke was pretty generous.
Hey.
Do you know what Gordon was doing when he entered the ruins? He was eating something while he investigated the ruins? He must have been in quite a hurry if he was snacking and researching at the same time. What did Gordon do after that? He was moving around strangely near the entrance. And he was acting so weird, a Pokemon up in a tree started laughing at him? So it wasn't just Munchlax and Chris that were watching the professor. That Pokemon saw him too. What happened after that? The next thing he knew, Gordon was gone.
Hey.
Right, Munchlax, you said there was a Pokemon watching Gordon from up in a tree. What kind of Pokemon was it? You don't know, because you've never seen that kind of Pokemon before. Where did it go? He said it disappeared down the path to the left. It's always better to hear what each Pokemon has to say. Let's make sure we've talked to them all.
Tim, over here. Hey, Munchlax. Is it true that you eat your own weight in food every day?
That is such a presumptuous thing to ask.
Must be hard on Chris. Tim! Tim! Hey,
Feeling...
I see. A bolt of... Oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. I thought I was gonna have a bolt of brilliance. Guess it was just a false alarm. Sorry.
There's some blue berries growing here. I think those are Copa berries. I think that's a pinch berry of some kind, but I don't remember what kind.
They leave Flurry for cover. That's pretty neat.
That's blue, so that's not part of the investigation. We already talked to...
That's a bear. Not that. That's a monkey.
You saw some people start a campfire in front of the entrance? We saw Chris and the professor setting up camp. Monferno thinks it's hilarious how hard those humans have to work just to make a small campfire. You know, Monferno, humans can't just create fire like you do.
Yeah, Monferno, God.
Oh no, not the detective, not the quiz person. Bleh. Nope, sorry. Also, the Pokemon you're talking about is a Rowlet. Leaf Bobber.
Leaf Bobber. If anything, it's just the descriptions that are amazing.
Those are Lotad. They're singing so cheerfully. Sorry to bother you when you're having so much fun, but do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Hey.
You three seem really happy. I take it you're not bothered by the cold. They said a little cold snap like this is no problem when they can sing. They want to hurry up and evolve because it's their dream to dance together. We should ask Ludicolo at the High Hat Cafe to join them then.
Hey.
Have you three always lived here? So you love it here because it's warm and has plenty of food. It's a shame the weather's like this now. Apparently they're just fine, but they're worried about the other Pokemon around here. Hey, Nikolai, what's up? I hope the snow stops soon.
Hey.
Have you seen a human with a Slowpoke around here? Sounds like they haven't seen anything because they've been here singing this whole time. Gotcha. Thanks anyway.
Tim, over here.
What do you want?
Hey, Lotad. How does it feel to live your life floating on the water?
Lotad.
That is not what I expected.
Wow. What a way to live.
I guess so. Can we get up to that Passimian? I feel like it's a Passimian that we need to talk to. No, okay. I think there was one lower down.
Monkey.
Oh, that was another blue. Leaf Tailor. It's a Leavanny. It looks kind of anxious. Do you think there's something wrong? Hey, Leavanny, did something bad happen? Can't find its Swad. Yep. Ah. It's worried because some Swadloons still haven't come home. Leavanny's gone looking for them a lot already and can't find them anywhere.
Hey,
How cold it is here, I can see why Leavanny's worried. If we find the Swadloon, let's tell them to come home. Good idea. Apparently there are 2 Swadloon missing. 2 of them. Got it. Okay, Leavanny, leave the Swadloon to us. Nah, don't worry about it. We can look for them while we're conducting our other investigations. He wants us to deliver these clothes to the Swadloon when we find them, because they're probably shivering in this cold. These are clothes for Swadloon? Yeah, Leavanny can use their sticky silk to weave clothes out of leaves. Okay, got it, Leavanny. We'll search for the Swadloon and deliver these clothes to them, too. So you just sit tight and stop worrying. Okay. Ooh, what foods did you get? Well, hello there. Hello, what are you up to all the way out here? I'm a fossil collector. I travel all over the world searching for new additions to my collection. This is my partner, Zigzagoon. He's shivering. He's a shivery boy.
Aw, man needs a hug.
Fossils, huh? Do you really think you'll find some here? Haha, do you have any idea how incredible these ruins are? There are countless fossils buried around here, just waiting to be unearthed, and I intend to do just that. I'm searching for helix fossils specifically. I figured you'd ask, so I figured I'd tell you anyway. Hot dog, cheese, and chips with hummus. Ooh. Wow, evidence of an ancient civilization and fossils? Sound like the kind of place legends are born from. Furthermore, new research has confirmed that the construction of these ruins coincided with a huge meteor shower. Hundreds of meteorites are said to have fallen from the sky and landed here. Yes, here. Truly, these ruins are the stuff of legends. Well, I hope you're able to find some fossils. Thank you. Oh, and before I forget, do you happen to know of any Pokemon that are capable of breaking this boulder? There might be something behind it. I can feel it in my bones. It might even be a fossil. A Zigzagoon usually helps me with this sort of thing.
Oh my, good lord.
But the little fellow's poor paws are frozen numb. We don't want to have trudged all the way out here for our fossil excavation just to be stopped by some nippy weather, you know? Yeah, I wish there was something we can do. Me too, but it's not like either of us can bust a big boulder like that. We could find a Pokemon strong enough to break rocks. Is there any other... There's Passimian here. Okay, I can't talk to the Passimian. I gotta figure out a way to get to that one Passimian.
Pikachu's little legs can't keep up.
I know, that's the funny part. Now you got the blue name. Yeah, I can't get over to the Passimian. It's clearly the Pokemon that was up at the tree, and it can break rocks.
Exercise extreme caution.
It's not Blood Moon or Saluna, we're fine. Oh, it's an Ursaring. You don't see those back in Rhyme City very often. You sure don't look happy at Ursaring. Is something wrong? How was Laura last night? It was a lot of fun. You came all this way from a...
Good job.
I thought it... Yeah, I had a fun time. You came all this way from a faraway bamboo forest with your Ursaring friend to look for food? But now your friend has been missing for days? I can see why it's worried. Let's help Ursaring search for us. Why is every single one of these blue, ones a fetch quest of some sort? Last time you saw your friend, he was headed towards the ruins? Sounds like that other Ursaring may be inside then. Okay, we'll let you know if we find your friend.
Downstairs, Lol.
Inferno can make rocks? Inferno could absolutely learn Rock Smash, just saying. Pineapple berries. Yaki berries.
I keep saying
Yo! Hey, pictures!
I'm gonna shout out Pix. Hi, Pix.
How are you doing? Hearts and appreciation, guys. Welcome to Detective Pikachu. This game is a bit of a meme, but that's okay. We're having fun memeing right along with it.
Wait, since when has it become a meme?
This game is absolutely a meme. Are you kidding me?
What? I guess if I'm in the know, then I know. Wait.
I bet you're sleepy. It's very late, I think, for you, right?
11:30.
Yeah. I'd be going to sleep soon, too. I have a feeling asking Pikachu for help is just gonna lead,
Yes.
Yeah, it's nearing midnight. Oh, jeez!
Excuse me.
I'll have to ready to run, but I hope you have a fabulous time. Thank you very much! Have a good sleep! Have a good sleep, Pix! Helping with the professor's research. I set up camp, searched around the outside of the ruins, stuff like that. It's not uncommon for me to lose contact with the professor like this. If I stop working just because he disappeared, I'll get in trouble with him later. Sounds pretty rough. Well, I'm used to it by now. About all I can do at the moment is cook up some curry and wait for him. There's so many berries growing around here, it's a great chance to try out different flavors. I'm not sure if the professor's too independent, or if this guy's too easygoing. Much lax! But out of the way, they seem to make a good pair.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Can you tell us what the professor was up to before he disappeared? Sure, before he entered the ruins, he spent a lot of time wandering around near the entrance. Shortly after he went inside, I heard a rumbling, grinding sound. And when I looked over, the door to the ruins had closed. Do you have any idea what happened? Not really. I was busy making curry at the time, so I didn't actually see when the door closed shut. Gotcha. Thanks for your help. Why do I feel like we're just supposed to step on the pressure plate and I'm just supposed to pick up Pikachu above my head? Oh, there's Swadloon.
Find safety in swaddling. In what?
It's a Swadloon. Looks like it didn't go home because it's too cold to move. Let's give it the clothes we got from Levanny.
Hey, Renee, I found a Dunsparce. Should I evolve it?
No.
It's a fire rock Dunsparce. Are you sure?
Why did they make it worse? Looks a lot happier now. Now you can get back to Levanny, right? Seems really worried about you. You should hurry on home, okay? Aw, Swadloon is adorable. Oh, an Eldegoss. It's thick cotton fluff. It looks like it has a blankie. That's exactly what it has. It's got a little blankie around its head. It's like, what's those, like...
Around its head?
Like, yes, around its head and its body.
Oh.
It sure is a fluffy Pokemon. Okay, it just says nothing to us. That's fine, I guess.
What if it's one of the few that can't talk to Pikachu?
Let me see. Whoa!
Premier picture. Hey, we could have used one of those on the Orioles.
Guys. Whoa, Passimian was in this tree. Woke you up from your nap? Sorry about that. It's been noisy around here lately because of all the strange visitors. Is it talking about the professor and Chris? Maybe. Let's ask for more details.
If it helps you feel any better, the Yankees need a lot more help than just pitching.
Yeah, I mean, they were on a... I think they still have the record for most World Series wins, so I'll just hold on to that. Do you live here, Passimian? Apparently Passimian and its troop have lived here a long time. It says they never have to worry about...
phone thonk on the side?
Yeah. Because so many berries grow around here. So this is a pretty easy place to live, I guess.
Hey.
Ow, ow, move.
Renee, the team with the second most World Series wins has half as many.
Isn't that kind of funny?
The Yankees have 27, and the next one, the Cardinals, have 11.
Oh.
So, you're gonna be holding on to that title until you die.
Yay! It says it's been seeing humans around here recently. Recently? Were there no humans here before? Humans used to live here a long time ago, but now they're a rare sight. And it only knew that humans used to live here because that's what its grandfather told it. If humans once lived here, it must have been a really long time ago.
Hey.
Did you see a human around here with a slowpoke? Saw a human doing something in front of the ruins while you were up in the tree. What was he doing? What was he doing? The human. He was trying to lift Slowpoke up in front of the door. But Slowpoke was too heavy to lift, so the human started climbing the tree instead.
Dialogue lines that would make this game rated M out of context. Part 26. What was he doing, the human?
The professor climbed a tree. What in the world was he up to? I'm really curious about what Passimian told us. You mean about Gordon climbing up a tree before he entered the ruins? He must have had a reason. Passimian also said the professor tried to lift up Slowpoke, right? And remember, the relief on the door also depicted someone holding up a Pokemon. Do you think there's something on top of the door? It sure sounds possible. Let's go look up there.
All right, then.
Man tried to pick up a
Little
Slowpoke.
climb, no problem.
Why wouldn't I just pick Pikachu up above my head?
Finally made it.
Pikachu's...
Anything up there?
Pikachu I don't think Pikachu weighs more than 15 pounds.
Pikachu is very
This
light.
way to
It's
treat
like...
Pokemon.
It weighs as much as a cat, pretty sure. Like an
This
average
tile
cat.
has the same design as the one down there.
What'd you see on top of the door? There was a tile with the same design as the one on the ground by the door. Same design. Let's think back over to what we know. Gordon climbed the tree before entering the ruins. Yeah, it must have been to open the door. Right, so there's got to be some sort of key or switch to open it. Have we seen anything that fits that description? See, something like a key or a switch. It's got to be that tile with the unique it's definitely Munchlax. It's got to be the tile with the unique design. I could could see that being a switch to open the door. Right. I think that's pretty likely. Okay, I'll try stepping on it.
Imagine if the puzzle is trying to pick up your partner Pokemon. Well, I guess that other guy's not getting in because he has to pick up a Munchlax.
Yeah, no, that Munchlax I think is almost as heavy as Flygon. I felt something. It sank down a bit when I pressed on it. It's definitely a switch, but the door still didn't budge. There must be some other way to open it. Try to deduce how, Tim.
Renee, Munchlax weighs 4 times as much as Flygon.
And Flygon's like the size. And Flygon's like the size of a very, very tall person.
Okay, Flygon is 6'7", but only 180 pounds.
That's a very tall person, 6'7".
Oh, I thought Munchlax was 885 pounds. It's actually just 231 and a half.
That's what I thought. I was like, I don't remember it being 4. I do that Squirtle every day, and I'm like, I don't remember Munchlax being like massively heavier than Flygon.
What about Snorlax?
Snorlax is massively heavier. Snorlax is like 1,000 pounds.
1,014 pounds. It weighs over 5 times Flygon.
Yeah.
It could probably eat 5 Flygon.
We were trying to figure out what Snorlax's actual weight was in game. Figure out how to open the door? Press both switches. The 2 tiles may be switches that control the door.
Isn't there like isn't there a Pokemon that's like popular that is portrayed as being taller, but is in reality shorter than you?
Charizard. Charizard's not shorter than... Charizard's not shorter than me, but Charizard and Lucario are a lot shorter than you think they are. There are 2 switches with the same design. Charizard is, I think.
You're taller than Lucario! What? How? Huh?
Lucario's only like 4'10".
It's 3'11".
Oh, I was way off. There are 2 switches with the same design. One above the door, one below the door.
Yes.
Lucario's not 4'10". We both got that wrong. It's 3'10". I think Wailord is just massively long, but I don't think Wailord weighs months. It's supposed to be like a helium balloon, basically.
Wailord weighs 877.4 pounds.
Okay, that's heavier than I thought.
Now I'm gonna go do the Squirtle that I haven't done in like a few months.
I do it every day at the beginning of work.
Wow. I haven't done it in like forever. I kind of just stopped because the trend ended.
No, I volunteered, but climbing trees is actually pretty tough. Well,
Gotta climb up again.
why did I just lift you above my head?
Okay, Pikachu.
Sure.
You press that one.
Yep. Leave it to me.
Okay. Stop that. Yes.
That'd be funny if Pikachu wasn't heavy enough.
Yes.
He had to jump.
He did have to jump.
There's like a little bit of downward momentum.
Alright, now we can get inside. Let's go find the professor.
Wait.
This is what the ruins are like inside. Why is it so cold? Yeah, it's freezing in here too. What's going on? I know it's snowing outside, but this still feels really unnatural. Snow outside, ice inside. I bet there's a connection. Do you think the professor is alright after 2 whole days in here? I hope so. We should probably hurry. I'm not sure what we'll find in here, so I'll go scout ahead. Thanks, Tim. Okay, let's go find Gordon.
I got the Squirtle.
Oh, nice.
It was actually not hard.
How were there footprints on the tree? Because the professor who went in before us climbed up the tree. Looks like there are 3 different ways to go. Which way do you think the professor went?
Then again, I picked Tangle and immediately narrowed down the types. And the generation.
There's a Slowpoke with a hat in here.
Wait, what?
Is this the professor's partner, Slowpoke? I mean, he has a hat on. I'm going to assume he belongs to somebody.
That's why I was in Pokemon Go.
Easy there, Slowpoke. We're not your partner. He thought Mr. Go was back, and now he's disappointed. He calls the Professor Gordon Mr. Go, huh? That's cute. That really is.
Is this why it's in Pokemon? I'm gonna go make some fish.
Hey, Tim. Looks like his feet are frozen solid. I think he's stuck. Yeah, we can't leave him like this.
Oh shit, really?
But what can we do to help? What if we ask Rachel for help, and then we try pulling him out together? Sounds like a plan. This is Professor Gordon's Slowpoke, right? Yeah, I think so. But why is he frozen? We've got to help him quick. It won't be easy with ice this solid. Slowpoke is very
We'll
derpy.
pull you free.
3, 2.
Almost there.
This sounds very
You be-
wrong
wait.
without watching the stream.
How heavy is Slowpoke?
Not funny, Rachel.
Come on, quit playing around.
For context, guys,
Uh-oh.
Slowpoke weighs
Isn't
weighs
this
about 80
Slowpoke's
pounds.
tail? Hey, are you okay? No. I see. Your tail really grows back fast.
Does that mean Slowpoke must be a reptile?
I can keep this? Don't mind if I do.
Are you keeping the disembodied tail of the Slowpoke, Pikachu?
Well, it's not like Slowpoke needs it.
No,
He's got
but
one. He's got another one.
why would I want a discarded body part? Looks like we managed to get him free, thank goodness.
Wait, you wouldn't. But I don't know what kind of weird shit Pikachu's into.
True. He says thank you for rescuing him. I'm really glad we could help. Though you're heavier than you look. He's 80 pounds! That thing looks about 80 pounds!
That thing looks pretty thick.
Slowpoke give you his tail just now, Pikachu? Yeah. Don't you know Slowpoke tails are good eats? You can't help but smile when you sink your teeth into one. Huh? You don't say. How'd you end up frozen anyway? Happened so suddenly that you're not sure? What about your partner, Gordon? Where is he? You were asleep until just now, so you don't know. I wish I was that carefree. Well, that's too bad. So then what do you remember, Slowpoke? Can you tell us anything at all?
Hey,
Just to confirm, you're Gordon's partner, right? Just as we thought, so you came here to help with Gordon's research. Ew. I guess it's... So, when they had the original plot line in Gold and Silver where you're rescuing the Slowpoke with their tails cut off, I guess eventually Game Freak was like, you know, that's kind of dark, so you know what? They grow back instantaneously, and they actually are pretty tasty. And he always brings you along on all his research trips, eh? What sort of things do you do to help the professor? You're good at spraying water. How was this helpful to Gordon? I see. Gordon brings you along instead of bringing a canteen.
Damn!
That's
Damn!
a choice. Can you tell us what happened when you got frozen?
Wait. It drinks from the... He drinks from the Slowpoke?
So wait, Slowpoke spits out water out of his mouth and then the professor drinks it?
Ew.
Hello, Matt Crab! Welcome. I'm nearly done with this game. Yo! Apparently it happened so suddenly he was already frozen by the time he noticed anything was wrong. What was the professor up to when you got frozen? He says that Gordon had gone off somewhere, and when Slowpoke tried to follow, that's when he got frozen. He says that he sat here wondering what to do until he fell asleep. Hard to believe he managed to sleep for 2 days in a place this cold.
It's a Slowpoke.
Was Gordon with you when you entered this room? Okay, so they were together at that point. When did you and the professor get separated? Right after they reached this room. Gordon told Slowpoke to use his water to wash the dust off a mural. After Slowpoke did that, Gordon suddenly noticed something and rushed out of the room. just got out of the gym and tomorrow will officially be my 1 month there. Yo! Congrats! Hopefully the gym workouts have been at least fun and inventive. That's the trick I heard from people who like to work out, is like, as long as you keep changing up what you're doing, it makes it fun. And rewarding. And there was a rumbling, rocky sound. Slowpoke tried to hurry and catch up, but that's when he got frozen. Right after you got frozen, you heard that rumble again. You heard that rumbling sound twice, eh, Slowpoke?
I
have
am
any
not
idea
able to go any further right. They streamlined the game a little bit.
Oh. Do you have any idea what Gordon might have noticed? No dice, huh? The murals in this room are really big. Yeah, I bet there's a clue hidden somewhere in these murals. Thanks for all the info, Slowpoke. You've been a huge help. That conversation just sounded like a bunch of pika-pikas and slow-slows to me. Still, they talked for a pretty long time. What are they talking about? Could you understand them, Tim? What? No, of course I can't understand them. Alright then, I'm gonna stay here for a while and look after Slowpoke. I want to at least make sure he's okay. He was stuck at that ice for 2 days after all. Got it. Thanks, Rachel. In that case, let's get back to our investigation. According to Slowpoke, Gordon noticed something when he looked at these murals. And these murals must hold the key to finding the professor's whereabouts. Better take a close look at them.
Now wait, if Munchlax eats Slowpoke tails, what does Slowpoke evolve to when a Munchlax bites its tail?
I don't know. So these are the murals the professor was looking at. They both depict Passimian. Yeah, but how do we know which of these 2 murals he was actually looking at? Maybe he looked at both of them. Either way, we'll have to give them each a thorough inspection.
Sorry, do you play Pokemon Go?
I do play Pokemon Go. I just don't play it nearly as much as people who are, like, really into Pokemon Go. I'm pretty much of a casual player on Pokemon Go. Professor...
I regrettably play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, Ninja's more of an active player than I am. Professor Gordon noticed something when he was looking at these murals. We should check them out as well. Make sure not to miss any details. Okay, where should we look first? Look at this Passimian's face. It seems happy. Looks like my face when I've just eaten something sweet. Look at this Passimian's pose. It's holding a berry. Right, it's got a yellow berry. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. Yep, I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. This wall is way more frozen than the others. If you look closely, it seems like there's another mural on the middle wall, too. Now there you go, get the shiny hat Slowpoke. I did not. Oh, Ninja did.
1 poke, 1 Pika.
Ah. But with all this ice in the way, we can't see what the mural is depicting. If we want to see this mural, we're gonna have to do something about all this ice first. I wonder what was drawn here.
Could have gone for a 2nd Pika and more Slowpoke, but I didn't care enough. Same reason why I didn't play the Skirmish Spotlight last night. I just have no cares left with this game and I'm probably retiring soon.
Oh, this Passimian's a pretty strained expression. Huh, yeah, like it just ate something sour. Yep, no other way to interpret that face.
It's obviously not constipated.
Look at this Passimian's pose. It's holding a berry. You're right, it's got a blueberry. That doesn't look like a blueberry.
Yeah, that looks like an orange berry.
The other one had a yellow berry. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. That's a pretty huge chunk of ice. I know it's cold in here and all, but could something like that really have formed naturally? Seems kind of suspicious.
Renee, this Mr. Mime just used flash on me. I'm uncomfortable.
Oh no. There's something on the floor. It's a brand new handkerchief. Huh? Trevor Gordon. Professor Gordon's name is embroidered on it. So it's Gordon's handkerchief, eh? I don't think we should touch that, but okay. The fact that we found the professor's handkerchief here means he must have come to this room. Bye, Viridian! Yeah, but I don't see Gordon anywhere. Where do you think he went? I might be able to find some more clues about that. Let's investigate this area carefully. Looks like a statue of Passimian. Weird pose, almost like it's offering something. Okay, now that you mention it, that is strange. I wonder if there's some special meaning to it. Also, the statue has a slight scent to it. Really? I don't smell anything. That's because Pokemon are more sensitive to smell. It's faint, but I can smell something sweet. Passimian statue. You know, like when you take a big whiff of something spicy. There's a sour smell coming from this statue. Oh, I wonder what we're doing now. There are footprints all over the floor. Looks like someone was walking all around.
Ding.
It seems to be heading towards that wall, and the others look like they're leaving the room. Gordon must have gone in and out of this room several times. There are so many footprints all over the place. I can't tell which way the professor went. Oh hey, here's the other Swadloon.
So, I'm at the Miltank farm.
Yeah.
They don't sell milk anymore. They butcher the cows for meat and sell that.
Oh, they're beef Miltank, okay.
Also, the Miltank are ghost and ground.
Lol. Okay, so it looks like we have to give... I'm assuming we have to find out the berries that match the scents on the statues and give them that to enter, but we also have to figure out how to unfreeze the statue. Or unfreeze the mural to find which berry is spicy.
Yeah, so press this unpause button.
This rock seems a little different from the others. Yeah, it's definitely got a pretty strange shape. What do you suppose it's doing here?
Well...
Wall of ice. Looks like we can't go any farther this way. Yeah, there are no ways we can get through a wall this thick. I can just barely see through the other side, though. Really? Let me take a look. Yeah, there's definitely something there.
I see something moving.
Looks like a suspicious shadow. I'm curious to know what it is, but we should look into it later.
Yeah. Let's come back another time.
Okay. Gotta figure out how to melt this ice wall.
Yes.
So Poke okay? I think he's hungry, but otherwise he seems fine. I gave him some of my lunch and he perked right up. I'll take care of Slowpoke. You just focus on finding the professor.
Slowpoke.
I got some of my fish fillets, but not all of my fish fillets.
Okay, I'm gonna guess... I'm guessing if we go, like, to the actual door, wall back there, we'll see something. This wall looks different from the others.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a relief of an Aegislash carved into it. What in the world could it mean? Hey, Tim, look at the floor. Well, what about it?
this place.
They look like human footprints. From this size, I'd guess they were made by an adult male. Right. But there's something weird about these footprints. I'll say. The tip of the last footprint is cut off by the wall. It's It's almost like the wall was made after the footprints were left here. That doesn't seem possible, though, does it? What could have happened here?
Okay, let's start deducing.
Went along a path beyond the wall.
Oh,
Maybe this path extends past the relief of Aegislash, and the relief could have been blocked off. Could have blocked off the path after the professor had already gone through. Does that seem possible to you? The entrance to the ruins was closed shut, even though we know Gordon opened it. It's possible that this relief is also an entrance, and it also closed shut after Gordon walked through it. If that's the case, maybe there's another mechanism that'll move this relief. Yeah, we just gotta figure out what it is.
There's a solution? Ooh, that's a relief. Nah.
Now we need to investigate and figure out what kind of mechanism controls the Aegislash wall. How would we do that? There was one unique design on the switches that opened the entrance. That same design might be used inside the ruins too? Not necessarily. We have no reason to think that the same type of mechanism is being used here. That doesn't mean there aren't any visual clues here. Visual clues, huh? For now, let's just look around the ruins for anything that seems unusual. We can think about the mechanism afterwards. Figure out how we can get past the Aegislash relief.
oh,
What if we have the statues hold the same berries as the Passimian in the murals? You know how both the statues and murals depict Passimian. That makes me think they're both connected to the mechanism. The Passimian and the murals are holding berries, but the Passimian statues aren't. So I think we need to make the statues match the murals. I get what you're saying. You could probably pull that off by placing berries on the statues. The statues look like they're perfectly posed for holding berries, too. There's just one problem, though. Yeah, each mural depicts a different berry. Exactly, which means we need to give each of the 3 statues a different berry. What berry are we supposed to give which statue?
What the hell? This
Berries should be placed on the
dialogue.
statue to the left. I think it's only natural to assume the leftmost mural and the statue correspond with each other. And the mural that depicts a yellow berry and a happy Passimian. I bet the Passimian expression is a clue about the flavor. Could it be smiling because it ate something sweet? Exactly what I was thinking, which means we need to place a sweet yellow berry on the statue. Okay, let's go find a berry that ticks those boxes. The mural depicts a blueberry and a Passimian with a puckered up face. I'm sure that the face someone makes when they're just eating something sour, which means that the answer's gotta be a sour blueberry. Aw, a blueberry that's gone bad? Those are gross.
Ew. I'm not a fan of blueberries, but even that would be disgusting.
What
When I
berries should
say
we
I'm
place
not
on
a
the...
fan, I'm like,
I don't like them either. What berry should we place on the middle statue? We couldn't examine the middle mural because it was frozen over. We gotta figure out what to do about that ice first. I don't think there's anything we can do to get rid of the ice that thick. True, in that case, I think we should get some help from a Pokemon. Yeah, there were lots of Pokemon outside the ruins. Let's go ask the Pokemon if any of them can help.
if some blueberries were placed in front of me, I probably would eat them. If they're the only thing. But also, I need to read this to you after the current dialogue that you have. It's funny.
Yeah. Even I don't know what every berry tastes like. Guess I'll just have to try them all. What? You're gonna eat them? That's the fastest way to get info we need, right? I guess. Just don't make yourself sick, okay? Don't worry, we Pokemon love berries. Alright, Tim, now that we got a plan, let's go eat those berries.
So, you know how there's a sick milk tank in the cow farm, right?
Yeah.
In Johto? So, here's the dialogue Bull's told. So, this milk tank is sick, ... We used to be able to just sell diseased meat no problem, but apparently it's unethical to sell diseased meat. Damn the FDA!
What? There are some blueberries growing here. Let's see what they taste like. They're hard and bitter too. Ugh, these are definitely Koba berries. Are you okay, Pikachu? There was a berry tree over here. I think it was just...
Randomly clicked, randomly found a nugget.
These are some yellow berries growing here. Hey, these look like shuka berries, right? Here, let me taste one to make sure. I know this sweet, delicious flavor anywhere. Those are 100% shuka berries. Sweet yellow berries, eh? It's a Cleffa.
What kind of nugget?
Innocent little star tot.
Aww. What kind
of nugget?
Gold?
A gold nugget.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't expect to find a Cleffa here. Cleffa looks pretty surprised to be found too.
See, I didn't think
What kind of berries can you find around
but
here?
we are.
You can pick sweet yellow berries from the tree you live in? So that's why you like this tree. Sweet yellow berries, eh? Says you can have some if you want. Thanks, if you need any, we'll let you know.
Hey.
Do you have any handy skills? Apparently it's really good at throwing berries. Yeah, not a chicken nugget, unfortunately.
Hey, I'm fighting a Pikachu. But this one looks like a cold rat.
Oh, an ice-type Pikachu.
It is actually an ice-type Pikachu. It's also a normal type. So it's
like how
really bad.
I like how the Eldegoss is just completely unable to speak.
Hey.
What sort of things are you good at? He says he can clean up pots and plates until they're spotless and sparkling. He washes dishes? That's really helpful. And by clean up, he means he eats every last scrap of food until the pot and plates are spotless.
He even eats the pots and plates if he's hungry enough.
Yeah. Oh, so it doesn't wash dishes after all. It just really loves eating.
Hey.
You know anything about the berries that can be picked around here? One track found a blueberry nearby, but he said it was bitter and not tasty at all. It would, like, be faster than clicking through all the dialogue to just check every tree instead. Another Cleffa. Red and bitter. Ursaring could probably smash the door open if we're being honest, but I'm guessing we were supposed to do Monferno.
Hey.
You know what berries can be found here? It says the pink berries growing on that tree it always plays in. Gotcha. They're sweet.
Hey.
So, tell us, what are you good at particularly? When it comes to spewing fire, no one can beat you? So I'm pretty confident of that. Whoa, that's hot. Guess this chat cheered up a little.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Oh! Monferno could melt the ice with its flames. Yeah, some heat ought to melt that ice. Maybe this one was too easy. Monferno seemed to be struggling in this cold, though. I wonder if he'd be willing to help us. Monferno said he's confident about his fire skills. Maybe if we butter up it a bit, he'll agree to help. Just leave talking to Pokemon to me.
All right.
Please, we need your power. Just give it your best shot. Great. We're counting on you.
I still can't believe that's Gojo.
Can't believe that's what?
I looked at the voice cast. I looked at the voice cast for this game, for the dub, and Pikachu was voiced by Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, who I didn't meet him, but Skies has met him.
Wow.
Wow, there was so much ice, but it's all melted clean away. Now we can get a good look at that middle mural. After feeling the warmth of your flames for a moment, the cold feels even worse? I'm really sorry about that. We pushed you pretty hard. You're gonna move somewhere warm until the snow stops? Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks so much for helping us before you leave, Monferno. I hope you can come back here when it gets warm again. Off it goes. It's up to us now. Yeah, now that Monferno's melted the ice for us. Let's check out that middle mural. What sort of hint do you think we'll get from the middle mural? Remember to think about how it relates to the statues, Tim. Okay, where should we look first? Passimian is breathing fire. Can Passimian even do that? No, they can't use those kinds of moves. This means it's ate something so spicy it's breathing fire. Yeah, that would explain it. Passimian is holding a red berry. Red berry this time. I wonder what kind of berry it is. Probably a tomato berry. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural.
It looks like it wants to throw that.
Yeet! Middle mural depicts a Passimian that's holding a red berry and breathing fire. I'm sure that Passimian expression is supposed to mean it ate something spicy. Which means we should place a spicy red berry on the middle statue. We still need to find blue, sour berry. We found bitter, but that's different. It's probably tomato berry. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Oh, here, we can talk to Lumiani again. Yay!
Woohoo! Deliver the leaf clothes?
Yeah, we gave them clothes.
Ah, well, that's good.
Run out of berry trees already? I think I...
What the hell is this? What have you done to Chinchou? My god.
Yellow, sour, and spicy. Okay, so the yaki berries are blue and sour.
Okay, let's start deducing.
It's supposed to be a blue sour berry, then I think we need a yaki berry. Yep, it checks all the boxes. It's gotta be right. Okay, take one to the statue.
Sour blue berry? I feel like a yachi berry would just be cold.
It's supposed to prevent ice.
Sour doesn't make you freeze?
The berry needs to be sweet and yellow, then I think we need a shuka berry.
I think Pikachu needs a shuka berry.
Okay, we still gotta find a red berry that's hot.
Aka berry?
This one was bitter.
Hey.
Wait, where were the aka berries? Silly, and I missed it.
Oh, no. I wasn't looking. I was just guessing.
Oh.
As to what would be.
Excuse me.
I wandered out and explored a bit while waiting for the professor. There are a lot of different berries here. Haban berries, nanab berries, pineapple berries. It's a shame there aren't any tomato berries, though. Tomato berries? Yeah, they're spicy red berries. Professor loves them.
Oh. So they're just off the island.
When I cook for the professor, he always loves any dish I've flavored with tomato berries. So he knows just what flavor he likes. Sounds like we get along. Unfortunately, I just used up all the tomato berries I brought with me. See that tree over there with no berries on it? That's actually a tomato tree. Someone must have picked all the berries already. And here I was hoping to add a little more to this curry.
Okay, let's start deducing.
That's right, tomato berries do have the right color and flavor. But according to Chris, there aren't any tomato berries around here. And what should we do then? There are no tomato berries to place in the middle statues, or something that could be substituted for that berry. We can't follow Gordon without a tomato berry. How did Professor manage to solve this puzzle anyway? Gordon must have brought a tomato berry here with him. Chris had some that he used in his curry, remember? Yeah, that's true. We can't activate the mechanism in the same way that Gordon did. All we can do now is look for something else we can use in the tomato berry's place. Like what? Seems we just need to meet two conditions for the statues, color and flavor. If you think about it, we may not even need a berry as long as those two conditions are met. So we should look for something that's spicy and red like a tomato berry. It's worth a shot, I suppose. It sounds like Chris brought a bunch of stuff with him. Let's go ask what he's got. Maybe he's got something we can use. Sounds good. Let's talk to Chris.
Get a slowpoke tail, dye it red with some Kool-Aid, and then make it really spicy.
A tomato berry. Do you know if there's anything else we can use instead? Anything red and spicy will do, really. Red and spicy? Well, I've got some curry, an apple, and some snacks. You say they use tomato berries in this curry? Yes, I always bring some along because they're the professor's favorite. Sounds like the flavor's right, and I guess the color is pretty red. You mean like a regular apple? Yeah, I brought some apples to add a little sweetness to the curry. The color's right, but not the flavor.
Wonder what snackies he brought.
What sort of snacks do you have? 5 alarm chips. That spicy flavor is hard to beat. They're not red. Flavor's right, but not the color. Speaking of spicy chips, my ghost pepper chips came in, and the entire bag is crumbs.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Oh.
That's fine.
Well,
So
I
I'll
guess
just...
we're having ghost pepper crumbs.
Yeah, the ghost pepper crumb parkour.
Wait, what's the criteria for you to eat a chip, which is now just going to be crumbs?
Well, it'll be a pinch of... it'll basically be every time I'll be doing, Parkour Warrior Survivor, and every time I fall on a level, I have to eat a pinch. So, like, but it has to be new, similar to what I did for the drunk stream, so... There's 3 runs there's, like, 3 parkour courses every run. So if I fall at the course, I have to eat it. I have to eat. That makes it even more pain. Exactly!
When is that?
Saturday.
Oh, that's also on Saturday?
Yeah, did you see my post? Saturday, the first half is gonna be the spicy chip parkour, and then the second half is gonna be draw Pokemon from memory, and I just take suggestions from chat.
I saw it,
That does have
and
berries in
can't
it.
remember. Gotta say, they did a good job of level scaling better.
Want to be here for that.
Better in
So anyway, would you mind sharing a little of that curry with us? My curry will help you solve a puzzle in the ruins? That's incredible. Take as much as you'd like. I hope it helps you find the professor. Alright, do you know what to put on which statue, don't you, Tim? Why don't we go do that right now? Okay, let's go. I hope this activates the mechanism.
Not quite sure how I feel about. Not quite sure how I feel about Renee in a maid costume.
Well, you can just use the exclamation, or not exclamation, you could just use the help emote in the Discord, or you can also use the made Flygon emote in Twitch. Well, someone can. Someone who's subscribed can.
It's a meme, and by that I mean it's an actual meme. I made one.
Whoa.
I thought Toxie made the meme.
Say that again?
I thought Toxie made the original help me meme.
No, I made that.
Oh.
The leap of Aegislash.
Just as I thought. The path continues on past these statues.
Pretty sure
I gotta say, it's pretty incredible that using curry actually worked.
No, because the original is pinned in Discord.
Yeah, it
It
is.
is pinned in Oasis too.
Yeah. It was after the fall.
It's that slowpoke again.
He must have followed us here because he's
No, I made that.
Makes sense.
nice.
You are partners, after all. Feel free to tag along at your own pace.
There's also Renee's canonical height, which is me just putting a ruler up to my computer screen.
Yeah.
And then there's Max, who put your face on a Flygon.
Yep.
And then there's how to stop giving a fuck. And I could eat a bowl of alphabet soup and shit a better argument than that.
I'm glad you guys like that one. Can I borrow your jacket? You're covered in fur, Pikachu. Shouldn't you be better suited to the cold than me? Fur or no fur, this place is cold. If we keep standing around like this, we'll freeze solid. At this point, we better hurry and find the Professor Gordon for our own sake. Yeah. I saw his hat over here. There's a big hole in the floor this way. I don't think we can get across. It's really deep, too. The Professor probably hasn't come this way. Wait, Tim, look.
Look! These are the professor's footprints.
His hat's across the way.
Did he fall in?
Doesn't seem like it.
Toilet.
It's on the other side.
Oh.
Think that hat belongs to Professor Gordon? Looks that way. Well, we found a clue, but how do we get across? Wait, Slowpoke! Did I just hear?
Yes.
Thank goodness, he stopped. What's going on, Rachel? I have no idea. Slowpoke just suddenly took off running. He says if Mr. Go went this way, he wants to go too. But look at this hole, Slowpoke. Isn't it obvious that we can't get across? Really, Slowpoke? You've got a brilliant plan? It'd be great if Slowpoke could help us somehow, but are you sure that's a good idea?
I didn't
Leave it
expect
up to you,
Slowpoke.
then.
I didn't expect Slowpoke and
Okay,
Brilliant to
do
be in
your
the
thing.
same sentence, but here we are.
Slowpoke.
The Professor drinks from that.
That's a lot of water. Where did it all come from?
Wow, he completely filled it with water, but how are we supposed to get across? Huh? Hey, wait! Mans is just vibing. He swam ahead on his own. Slowpoke is a real handful.
Wait, what type is this?
There's no way to get across the water-filled hole in the hallway. Search the new ruins for Pokemon that can help.
Dang it.
It's not cold enough to freeze all that water solid, which is a problem. You could get across if you laid a bridge over it. Do you see anything we could use as a bridge? No, and I'm sure Chris won't have anything we could use either. Should we get help from a Pokemon again? Yeah, that's a good idea. We need a Pokemon that can help us cross the water. Let's go look for one.
Lappy's evolving.
And what's this in here? Minior? That is not what I expected that to sound like. Especially because its cry is normally so high-pitched.
I don't think I've heard Minior's cry.
It's Minior, a Pokemon that lives in the sky. These fellows plummet to the ground if their shells get too heavy. I say there's not much food for it down here. It wants to go back to the sky. Its body's too heavy, so it can't get back there on its own. I see. Do you think it could get back up there if we help get rid of its shell? Good question. Only a really powerful Pokemon can break through that shell.
So yeah, Flappy evolved and now it's Ground and Ghost.
Huh. That's a cool typing. There's a mural here too, but it's different from the Passimian murals we saw upstairs. This picture might be a clue of some kind too. I don't see anything around here that looks like a mechanism. At this rate, right now we should be concentrating on finding the Professor.
I should read this Mareep's Pokedex entry. Do you want to hear it?
Sure.
It is said that if you hear the bleeding of this ghost Pokemon at night, then death is near.
All the statues are gone now.
They do some funny and dark shit with the dex entries. It's great.
I'm trying to think, like, what Pokemon that we've seen that could actually help us cross water.
Depends. Doesn't know Surf?
Yeah. Not Passimian, not... Playing hide and seek with your friends, but you can't find them.
to hold on to this Yanma forever, but I don't think it's going to be useful.
I found one of them.
Hey.
Time to exercise. You don't want to exercise? Oh god, good luck.
Good luck, Queen. Have fun. Oh wait, the low tag could probably help us swim. I'm dumb.
Low tag.
Hey.
What are you particularly good at? Singing and swimming, huh? You're good swimmers too? Sometimes they even give rides to other Pokemon here. You have a nice big leaves for that. I could see how they'd still be able to swim with a Pokemon hitching a ride on top.
Okay, let's start deducing.
How buoyant is that? Well, I guess a Lotad would be pretty buoyant, wouldn't it? Today's
Have much
topic-
less, drink all the water!
Oh,
If we ask them to act as stepping stones for us, do you think we could get to the other side? If we cross one at a time, I think they could handle the three of us. Alright, let's go talk to those Lotad. I'm sure they'd be willing to help. That's a mood. I don't want to exercise. Mood.
Woohoo! Haunter's trying to learn power
Alright,
things.
jump in.
This is exactly how I expected them to sound. Look, now we've got a Lotad bridge. It's telling us to walk across the leaves on their heads. Thanks, Lotad.
okay. I'm gonna cross now. Low tag. Low tag. Low tag. Low tag. Alright.
Alright, thanks to these Lotad, we made it across. Time to ask Rachel about the hat. Hey Rachel, is this Professor Gordon's hat? Yes, it's definitely the professor's. He said he and Slowpoke wear matching hats. Aww. Apparently he's really picky about hats too, and this one's his favorite. Really? Better get this hat back to him then. If you want to be a first-class guy, you've got to have a good hat.
Okay.
Gordon should be up ahead somewhere. Let's hurry, Tim. Rubble looks like it collapsed recently. Do you think it collapsed naturally, or do you think someone did this? The professor might just be past here. There's all this rubble and debris in the way. We won't be able to get through here. I wonder if there's anything we can do. Here is asking for help. What's it saying? Well, usually this Pokemon lives in the sky, but it fell to the ground after its shell got too heavy. Apparently it's lonely because it got separated from its family. Poor thing. Do you think it can get back home if we help to get rid of its shell? We need a way to break that shell. It'd be great if we could find a Pokemon strong enough to do that. What's that? It sounded like a Pokemon cry.
Oh! Snowball head.
That's a Darmanitan. It looks really worked up.
We better be careful so it doesn't see us.
Darmanitan, use work up! Watch out.
What's a
How
nice
is that-
Pokemon doing here? It sure seems angry. I feel like things could get ugly if it sees us. If we're gonna go any farther, we better be careful not to let it spot us. Looks like there are plenty of places for us to hide, though. Guess that's something for us to be thankful for. Yeah, that's true. Let's keep it out of sight and get through here. Advance while hiding from Darmanitan. If Darmanitan finds you, you'll have to start over. If Darmanitan only knows Pikachu, but not Tim, you still have to start over. Be careful. Pikachu runs slower than Tim.
It's a stealth puzzle,
Okay.
but you're dragging an iron ball behind you.
Yeah.
This is some music, though.
Yeah. I thought I could walk behind it. Okay. I thought I could walk behind it.
Everyone makes mistakes, right?
We had to try it once.
The important thing is to learn from those mistakes.
Blah, 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 blah. The problem is, it's not even like it takes Pikachu long to catch up to me. It just takes so long for the Darmanitan to move.
Wait, there's no Ampharos at the top of the lighthouse. There's a Corsola.
The Corsola an electric type?
It's a fire type.
Why is a fire type Pokemon lighting up the lighthouse?
Because fire gives off light.
I guess, but lighthouses are normally electric powered.
This Corsola is a literal fireplace. And by that I mean my Corsola is a literal fireplace. Because I also have a fireplace. By fireplace I mean...
Bye.
We finally made it past.
Yeah, but that was terrifying. Anyway, let's keep
It would
going.
have been way more scary if we couldn't actually see where the Darmanitan was. This way looks like a dead end. Where could the professor have gone? I'm pretty sure we haven't passed him. Wait, huh? What is it, Pikachu? Did you feel a breeze just now? No, I didn't feel anything. Are you sure you weren't imagining things? No, it was definitely real. I felt it ruffle my fur. There must be a gap somewhere. Come on, Tim, let's search for it. Hey, Tim, we found it. There's a gap on the wall here. Let me get a closer look. Pikachu could probably fit through there.
Yep.
Excuse me.
What do we do now? There's no way to get through a hole this small. What are you talking about? It's no problem at all. Huh? Just who do you think I am? Situation this are like where the great Detective Pikachu truly shines. Are you sure you'll be okay? Looks pretty tough to crawl through. Like I always say, you gotta use those legs while investigating. Let me show you how it's done. If you insist.
Well, I'll see you later.
Just be careful, all right? Ah, really? I should have seen this coming.
Don't just stand there. Help me out of here.
Must be a Gen 1 Pikachu.
Wait, just so we're clear, I do not want you to kick me.
You want me to kick you? Okay! Pikachu, the rest is up to you.
Have good
Good
sleeps.
grief. What?
Good night, Queen.
Nighty.
Ugh, I can't believe I ended up getting trapped in a place like this.
Hey, we found him.
We found Professor Go.
Ah, so that's Gordon. Guess I should get a closer look.
I've gotta at least tell him that we're here to rescue him. Hey! Hey! Don't worry. We're here to help.
A Pikachu? Where'd you come from? Are you dancing? Right.
Are you hungry or something? No, I'm not hungry. I've come here to rescue you. Sorry, little fella. I'd really like to help you, but I don't have any food to share. I dropped almost all the food I had on me when I was running from Darmanitan. I mean, that's probably what saved me, but still. Huh? What's he talking about? I swear that Darmanitan's whole attitude changed the moment it saw the food. It must have been hungry, just like you. So Darmanitan's only rampaging because it's hungry? But if it really was just hungry, it could have gone somewhere else to search for food. Why is it still sticking around here? It's already been 2 whole days. Darmanitan's gotta be getting tired of this soon, too. Got it, so there's no food down here, which is why Darmanitan is hungry. But Darmanitan wouldn't choose a place with no food to be its home, so what's it doing here? But the most important issue right now is how to save Gordon. I better look for an exit somewhere. Oh, leaving already? Be careful, little fella. Darmanitan's really on a rampage out there. You just wait here, Gordon. I'll figure something out. Here's Gordon's bag. That's a proper adventure bag. It looks really cool. Sorry, Pikachu. There's no food in there. I wasn't asking for food!
The poor little guy just hungry, y'all.
As far as I can tell, this is the only doorway that Gordon can fit through. No gap's big enough for a person to fit through. I guess we need to figure out how to get all this rubble out of the way. There's no way Tim and I can clear it on our own. Now, if we were as strong as Darmanitan, then we could probably... Wait a minute. Didn't Gordon say Darmanitan was hungry? Slowpoke gave me something earlier. I bet I can use this. I should get back to Tim right away. I just came up with a brilliant plan. Well, at least I managed to make it through by myself this time. I guess you must have figured out the trick to it. Anyway, how's the professor doing? Apparently he's been trapped in there for 2 whole days. This is bad. We've got to hurry and save him. And the only way out is through that area that's blocked off by all the rubble. Oh no, there's no way to get him out. Don't panic, Tim. I've got a great plan. What is it? We're gonna get Darmanitan to break through all that rubble for us. What do you mean? According to Gordon, that Darmanitan is really hungry. So I figured we can win it over by giving it some food. But the only food we have is a few leftover berries. Hey, aren't you forgetting about this? Slowpoke's tail? Yeah, it's really sweet. Just eating one makes you feel happy. So we'll feed it this to the hungry Darmanitan. If we do that, we'll be friends in no time. I hope it's really that easy. Have good nights, Queen! Don't worry so much, Tim. Now come on, let's go back to Darmanitan. Okay. Attempt Pikachu's brilliant plan. Dang, quite confident of yourself, are we?
This'll be just perfect.
Sure.
Oh.
Lord Darmanitan. Oh.
Here, it's yours. Eat 'em.
Pikachu! Looks like it worked at least.
Yeah, all's well that ends well.
Darmanitan seems really happy. See, my plan worked out great. Geez, you sure know how to worry people. Okay, Darmanitan, you understand now that we're not bad guys, right? Good, we just wanted to be clear on that. More importantly, there's a bunch of things we're curious about. Do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Hey.
You're not originally from this area, are you? What brought you here? Huh? Some people dressed in white caught you and shut you in a small space? People dressed in white. Darmanitan doesn't know exactly who they are. He hated small spaces, the small space he was trapped in, so he ran away with the others who were stuck here. Small space. It must have been some sort of facility. Sounds like the people were doing experiments of some kind on the captured Pokemon. That's awful. You said there were others, Darmanitan. Are your friends around here too? He says some friends escaped with him, and together you all froze the ruins? Why did you freeze? So when you and your friends froze the ruins, why would you do that? He says they can't go back to where they came from. So they were trying to make this place their new home and make it easier for them to live here. But you didn't realize that would cause problems for the Pokemon that already live around here. He says they didn't think they'd be a problem if they only froze the place a little bit. But apparently it's been so long since they've been able to have fun like that, they got carried away. They really didn't mean any harm. Even so, we can't just leave things like this. You're right. Hey, can you do something about all this ice? If you do that, this place will be too hot for you to live in. Can't you live somewhere else? He says he doesn't want to go anywhere else because there are humans out there. This is a real problem.
Hey!
You said you were brought here against your will, but where did you live before? I see. He says he came from somewhere cold and far away from here. I'm guessing his friends were captured and brought here along with him. Everywhere around here is too hot to live in, huh? Yeah, the climate here is definitely isn't great for ice Pokemon. It'd be great if we could help them get back to their original home. What can you tell us about the people who brought you here? The ones dressed in white? He doesn't know much, but he says they're all really bad people who were mean to him. It must have been a horrible experience. And apparently, right when he arrived here, he saw someone suspicious. Wait, you trapped him in a room so he couldn't do anything bad? You don't think he's talking about Professor Gordon, do you? I'm certain he is. It fits with what Gordon said. Hey, Darmanitan, that wasn't a bad guy. Yeah, really. I can vouch for him. Does he believe you, Pikachu? I'm not sure. It seems like he's still not quite convinced. Thanks for telling us all that, Darmanitan. Now let's get down to the problem at hand. That man you said you trapped in the room, do you think you can help us let him out? Please, Darmanitan, we really need your help. Come on, we gave you that Slowpoke tail, remember? You're the only one who can rescue the professor. Good, I'm glad you trust us. But there's a condition? Your friends all got separated in the ruins, and they haven't come back. And since you don't know where they are, you want us to help look for them, huh? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any other ice Pokemon besides Darmanitan here. He says they're all just playing around in the ruins. He's worried about them and wants us to check on them, but he doesn't know where they are. Yeah, these ruins are pretty big. Okay, I heard you. If that's all you want from us, I'm sure we can help you out. Yep, you got yourself a deal, Darmanitan.
Ready, Darmanitan? I'm counting on you. Now we're talking. Okay, let's go. Darmanitan!
What a great view. A little cold, though. Just let me know what you want smashed. Take out a boulder or a block of ice with just one punch. One punch! Pretty confident in your strength, aren't you? Okay, let's see what you got, Darmanitan. Press the R button to destroy brittle rocks and ice with Darmanitan's punches. First, go to the room where the professor is trapped and destroy the rubble there.
The obvious answer to this is one punch.
One punch! Something about that is very satisfying.
Ah!
Yay! I feel so much lighter now! Now I can go rejoin my family. Thank you so much!
Oh! It helped!
It's gone. I hope it makes it home safely. Yeah, what? Did you think I was just doing that to be an ass? This is the stuff you wanted me to break, right? Yeah, can you do it? Oh yeah, this'll be easy. Then go for it, Darmanitan. Smash that rubble!
Man! that? Rubble.
Alright, now we can rescue Gordon. Thanks, Darmanitan. I'd say you're welcome, but that'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Huh? When did the rubble go away? Just now noticed that? Well, anyway, now we can rescue Gordon. Please don't forget what I asked you, Pikachu. Of course not. Just wait a little bit.
Slow. Oh, Slowpoke, there you are. Slowpoke.
He's running to him! Look at him go! That's the fastest I've ever seen a Slowpoke move.
Are you forgetting the Isle of whatever?
Oh, that's right. Those were Galarian Slowpoke, though, weren't they?
They were.
Professor Gordon, are you okay? Oh, Rachel, and you are? My name's Tim. I'm also a student at Rhyme University. We heard you hadn't been back for 2 days, so we came in here to check on you. Oh, you must have heard from Chris. I'm sorry I worried you, but thanks to you, I'm safe. Although, I admit, I thought I was done for when that Darmanitan came into the room. Don't worry about Darmanitan. Pikachu's already befriended him. Oh, I see. So the Pikachu I saw before was your partner. Sorry, I didn't realize that, Pikachu. It's fine. Professor, are you okay? No need to worry about me. You say that like you haven't been trapped in this cold for 2 whole days. I've been all over the world for my fieldwork. What can I say? I'm a tough guy. You're telling me. Is it alright if we ask you a few questions? I want to figure out exactly how all this happened. Yes, of course.
Right.
So where do you want me to start? How about with what happened?
Right.
When I reached this floor, a Darmanitan was also here for some reason. The moment that Darmanitan saw me, it suddenly started chasing after me. I tried to run out of the ruins, but before I knew it, the door had already closed behind me. With nowhere else to go, I ran into this room. Why do you suppose Darmanitan chased after you? At first, I thought it wanted the food I had on me, but it's possible there's another reason. What do you mean? Well, it hasn't left this place in 2 days. If it was hungry before, it's gotta be starving by now. Looking back, I think Darmanitan might have been trying to prevent me from going deeper into the ruins. It seems really interested in something back there. Darmanitan didn't mention anything about something deeper in the ruins.
Excuse me?
Why were you here in the ruins in the first place, Professor? An interesting discovery was made recently regarding the geological strata of this area. It seems a large number of meteorites once fell around these parts a long time ago. Meteorites, huh? Yes, and occurred around the same time that these ruins were built. That's why I wanted to come here and do some field research. Is there some connection between the meteorites and the ruins? It's too soon for me to say. I was hoping to figure that out with the survey. I did learn a few things during my research, though. The people who built these ruins had a deep connection with Aegislash. Oh yeah, we did see a relief of Aegislash. Aegislash shields defense against misfortune, and its sword is a symbol of slashing that misfortune away. I believe this represents the people's hope for peaceful, protected lives. And at these ruins, those people held a very important ritual. Really? What kind of ritual? A ritual to strengthen the bond between people and Pokemon. By working together and helping each other, people and Pokemon could overcome all sorts of trouble. So it's said that this ritual was meant to teach that way of thinking. That's a wonderful attitude. I agree. I believe that coexistence between Pokemon and humans is the overarching theme of these ruins. Our history has always been intertwined with that of Pokemon. I think our modern society could benefit from thinking more like these people did.
Right.
Sorry, I know I tend to ramble. No, I appreciate it. Now I've got a better understanding of the situation. By the way, what made you all come way out here? Actually, there was something we wanted to ask you about, Professor. Oh? What would that be? A precious jewel that was recently stolen in Rhyme City. We were wondering if you could tell us what exactly that jewel is. Sure, I'll help you if I can. Thank you. Here's a photo of the jewel.
Professor, can you tell us anything about what's in this photo?
Incredible. That's no ordinary jewel. It's a fabled crystal that some believe is actually a Pokemon.
A Pokemon?
And Cramorant swallowed it? You're saying this jewel is actually a Pokemon? I am. In fact, according to one hypothesis, the crystal may have fallen from space just like a meteorite. Some say the crystal will assume its true shape if it's imbued with a special energy. I've never seen it in that state myself, though. It never even occurred to me that the Aurora Drop might be a Pokemon. I wonder if the thief knew that when they stole it. And if so, what did they want it for? The questions just keep piling up. Is that all you wanted to ask me about, Tim? Yes, thank you so much for your help. Well then, Professor, we should get back to Chris. No, I'll let you tell Chris that I'm alright. I'm so close to unlocking the secrets of these ruins. Since I've already made it this far, I'd like to finish before I head back. Can't be serious. Are you sure you're alright? I told you, this is really nothing. Thanks to you all, I can freely explore the ruins now. I don't want to waste another minute. Oh, come on. I heard he was passionate about his research, but this is ridiculous. Wow, he's really determined to stay. You really want to start searching for your friends, huh? Well, I suppose now's a good time as ever. Then why don't you and Rachel stay here for a bit and keep an eye on Gordon? In the meantime, I'll go and keep my promise to Darmanitan. Okay, we can't just leave the professor here after all. Right, then it's settled. Okay, let's go, Darmanitan.
Hey.
Okay, you have any idea where your friends might be? They all said they were going upstairs. I think they're still there. And what kind of Pokemon are these friends of yours? Vanillite, Mr. Mime, Bergmite, and Smoochum.
Oh no,
Vanillite,
not
Mr. Mime,
mine.
Bergmite, and Smoochum. We didn't see any Pokemon like that on our way here. Do you think they could have gone outside? I don't think so. They'd probably be scared of going outside because they could run into humans out there. They must be hiding somewhere. Okay, let's look for them upstairs. Yeah, thanks,
Scary
Pikachu.
Human the big scary.
Pikachu, can we go back to our pond now? Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you for all your help. You're welcome. Oh wait, how do we get across now? It's okay. Leave it to me. It's water, so if I do this...
Excuse me, Darmanitan. Frostcraft is a special move.
There, now we can cross. Oh right, freezing water's not a problem for an ice Pokemon.
Oh.
I think everyone is somewhere on this floor. They might be hiding in places that are hard to find. Got it. Let's search carefully. Thanks, Pikachu. No problem. It's my turn to help you now. Oh, here she is. Huh? I don't see anyone. I think she's just sleeping. Hey, Vanillite, wake up! Is that you, Darmanitan?
Honey, honey.
Hey.
Wow, there was a Vanillite inside all that snow. Now that I think about it, I guess I heard that Vanillite usually sleep in snow. Oh, you have a Pikachu with you. Anyway, did you need something, Darmanitan? I hadn't seen you in a while, so we came to see how you were doing. Now that we found you, do you mind answering a couple of questions? You want to ask me something?
Hey.
What were you doing here? I was having fun making it snow. It's been a long time since I've had such a wide open space to play in. That's why there's so much snow in here. Then I got tired from all that playing and went to sleep. We're in danger or anything? No, nothing like that. You're such a worrywart, Darmanitan.
Hey.
So the other Pokemon aren't with you? No, I was the only one playing in this room. See, so I guess the other Pokemon are in the other rooms then. Alright, well that's good. I don't have to keep scouring this one room.
How the hell can my Haunter learn Strength? That is very confusing to me.
Hey, thanks for the lurk, Dick!
You know what the crazy thing is? It'll get stab off of it.
Huh? What's with this weird boulder? It definitely looks different from all the others. Can I
It's a
smash this
crustle.
one too? Yeah, it should be fine. Just be careful. Yeah! Huh? Did that boulder just talk? That's not a boulder, that's a crustle! It's a Pokemon that lives in the boulder it carries on its back. Goodness gracious, what do you think you're doing? You could have smashed my favorite boulder here. What would I have done then? We're sorry, he really didn't mean any harm. Please forgive him. Well, I never. Oh, I'm sorry, are you British? Well, I never. You guess you better check next time before you punch a boulder. I know there are Pokemon that carry boulders on their backs.
Smash. Oh, it's the Abomination himself.
And it's the Ursa Ring. I want to punch this one first. Huh? Where am I? What was I doing? Oh, good. Looks like it's okay. Seems a bit groggy, though. What should we do? Let's see what it has to say for us. We get a better idea of how it's doing. Hey, Ursaring, your friend is looking for you. What? Right, I'm supposed to have been back for a while. You should get back to your friends so we can stop worrying. Right, I'll do that. Should we go check with that Ursaring inside the ruins too? Okay, maybe I'll check back later.
My man!
That's exactly how I expected it to sound. Oh, Darmanitan, our hero! You've been stuck in here for ages. Thank you so much for saving us. Allow me to express my gratitude with a tap dance. Oh, that's right. I said Mr. Mime was supposed to be good at tap dancing. You don't need to dance. I'm just glad you're safe. The shadow we saw beyond the ice was actually Mr. Mime. I don't believe this Pikachu and I have been introduced. That's because Darmanitan and I have only just become friends. That's a story for another time. Can I ask you some questions? What do you want to know?
Hey.
What were you doing here? That Bergmite over there was trying to cool this room down. So I offered to help make a big wall of ice together. We really made an effort. But apparently there's such a thing as too much effort. It never occurred to me that we wouldn't be able to get out. So you two made this ice, eh? What a pair of troublemakers.
Hey.
Are you two the only ones in this room? Yes, it's just me and Bergmite here. Oh, if it isn't Darmanitan. And who might you be? I'm the great Detective Pikachu, Darmanitan's new friend. Everyone was taking so long to come back that I got worried, so I came looking for you. Pikachu's been helping me search. Sorry to have put you through all that trouble. You see, we weren't able to leave this room. What in the world happened? Can you tell me? What would you like to know?
Hey.
Why were you walled in here? I was trying to make this place more comfortable to live in. So Mr. Mime and I worked together to make a wall of ice. Mr. Mime was practically putting on a show. I tried to match the energy, but we both got carried away and ended up making too much ice. And that's how you got stuck. I'm glad you're both okay.
Hey.
Are you two the only ones in this room? Yeah, it's just me and Mr. Mime. Okay, so it's the Smoochum that's still missing. It's the pre-evo of what I drew. Yeah, that's right. You did draw that last week. Or not last week, on Saturday.
Oh, oh, right, the envelope.
Huh? Did you hear someone crying just now? Yeah, I did. It's coming from inside that ice. There might be someone inside. Can you break this ice, Darmanitan? Yep, no problem.
Fuck her up? No!
Oh, Darmanitan, thanks for rescuing me. We've been looking for you, Smoochum. I'm so glad we found you. I sure didn't expect you to find you inside the ice. Huh? Who's that growing out of your head, Darmanitan? This is Pikachu. He's helping me look for everyone. Yeah, nice to meet you. I know this is pretty sudden, but do you mind if I ask you some questions? What do you want to ask me?
Hey.
How did you get inside that ice? I wanted to make myself a house out of shiny, sparkly ice. So I kept making the ice bigger and bigger, but then I couldn't get out. I was so lonely. There, you're safe now, so no need to cry.
Hey.
Have we found all your friends? Yeah, all the ones I wanted to help looking for. All the ones you... Huh? Now that we know everyone's safe, why don't we head back?
All the ones I cared about.
Oh, well, sure. There was that other Minior somewhere that I could punch.
Oh, there were two of them?
Yeah, I remember seeing two of them.
I beat
Don't ask them Monkey Bed sus right now. Yeah, I know, like...
I beat Chuck. Chuck threatened to kick my ass.
Oh.
I prevailed. Chuck didn't actually threaten to kick my ass, but he did knock out more than half my team. Surprised he wasn't carrying a Hitmoncop with him.
We've got to tell Tim and the others. Right away.
Why did the door suddenly close like that? You think you're strong enough to open that door? Nuh-uh, even I couldn't open a door that big. Yeah, I figured. I better go discuss this with Tim. Let's go back to the other Darmanitan.
Quillfish, the floating mine Pokemon.
Yeah, the other Minior was in here.
There it is. I can't believe you can just punch it right in the... Oh, you can't?
There we go.
Oh, now you... There you go.
Thanks, you punched my shell to smithereens! Now I can back to my home above the sky. Whoa, disappeared in an instant. Careful out there next time, Minior.
These levels are low.
Got bad news, Tim. The door onto the ground floor just closed. What? Is that what all that big rumbling sound was? Yeah, that was the door shutting tight. Why would it do that? No idea, it just kind of happened. What do we do? We've got to find a way out. Maybe we should try talking to Gordon? He might know something we don't. Good idea. I'll see what he has to say.
No.
I see. So that rumble really was the door closing. Did you suspect that already, Professor? Yes, because the same thing happened when I came down to this floor. There was a sudden and deep rumbling sound, and then I was trapped down here on this floor. That must have been one of the two rumbling sounds Slowpoke said he heard. Is there another exit? I believe so, yes. Do you know where? There may be one in the deepest room of the ruins. It's said that these ruins were originally built to host a ritual that strengthens the bond between people and Pokemon. There's an ancient document describing the ritual, and I found one line particularly interesting. Solve all the riddles in the deepest place, and find yourself back in the sun's embrace. The sun's embrace must be a reference to the outside. I see. So if we solve all the riddles of the ruins, we might be able to find an exit and get out of here. Yes, if that document is to be believed. I wonder what kind of riddles it's referencing. Not sure, but I'm curious about the two murals on this floor. I can't say for certain that they're related to the riddles or the ritual, but they must have some meaning or other. There's a mural in this room and one in the other room. Why don't you take a good look at them both? Thanks, Professor. We'll investigate them right away. Thank you. I'll stay here and ponder these riddles a bit more. If you find anything, come let me know. Of course. According to Gordon, it sounds like there are clues in the murals. Yeah, the mural in this room and the mural in the other room. I think we'll be able to find a way out of here if we can figure out what those two murals mean. Let's go investigate, Tim. It's a mural depicting a human. Let's see if it gives us any clues about the exit.
Okay.
I believe we can find some important hints here. Let's examine this closely. These look like footprints. Based on the direction they're pointing, it looks like they're walking away from the human. But they're zigzagging everywhere. Think there's some meaning to the weird path?
Bailey's evolved.
This looks like a drawing of a human. Yeah, the style is similar to the relief we saw in the entrance, too. It looks like there's a pedestal or something under its feet. Maybe just depicting a statue of a human? The Passimian murals all correspond to specific statues, so maybe there's a human statue somewhere, too. We saw some reliefs of a human carved into a wall, but I don't remember seeing any statues. I wonder if the doors drawn here are supposed to be the exit out of the ruins.
Hey.
Seems that way. We haven't been anywhere that looks like this. Where could the exit be then?
All right.
Mechanium.
Woo! I like how we just walk normally over the ice and we don't slip.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
It's a mural depicting a Pokemon. This might be a clue about the exit.
Hey.
Do you think a drawing represents a door? There's a drawing just like this in the mural with the human, too. If that's the exit, we should get out through there if we want to solve the last puzzle. Are these Pokemon footprints?
Hey.
I think we can be pretty sure of that. They remind me of the ones in the mural of the human we saw earlier. They're taking some weird path. Do you think that means something? An image of a Pokemon. Is this meant to be Clefairy? Well, there were those reliefs of Clefairy carved into the entrance. But this mural, what's the shape under Clefairy's feet? It looks like some sort of pedestal. Maybe it's depicting a statue of Clefairy? Passimi murals are representing statues, so maybe this one is too? If that's the case, though, there should be an actual statue somewhere. Maybe we just haven't found it yet?
Alright.
I think that's all there is to see here.
Okay, let's start deducing.
One final puzzle must be solved to escape the ruins. Examine the murals and figure out how to activate the mechanism. Murals need to be hinting at something. Let's figure out what it is together.
Oh!
Both murals depict footprints moving away from a statue. Could that mean we need to move the statues in the same directions as the footprints? The footprints are moving away from the statues, so we should move the statues in the same direction. I think you might be onto something there. But we still got one problem, and it's a big one. Yeah, we don't know where those statues are. Exactly, even if we understand the clue, it's useless if we can't find the mechanism itself. There's gotta be a room on this floor somewhere that has those statues. Nothing in the mural indicates that, though. And where the heck are those statues? See, so you figured out what the murals mean, but you still don't know where the exit is. Right, and we've already looked through every room down here. I'm not sure where else we could look. The old document said the exit was in the deepest room, but... The deepest, huh? Wait a second. Have we really searched all the rooms? I can't be sure until we look around a bit more. Why don't I try looking at the deepest room of the ruins one more time, Tim? This is the room where you wanted to check on the professor, right? This room is the farthest back from the entrance to the ruins, which makes it the deepest, I think. We should probably look around here again. We saw the hole in the next room before, but we might find something else. Okay, let's give it another once-over. Thanks, Tim. Can't say I know exactly what we're looking for, but let's pay close attention to the walls and the floor.
I swear to God, this Haunter can learn everything.
Why is that bad? That sounds good.
Well, it can learn Fly, which is a physical move.
Yeah. There's a wall of ice here. Doesn't look like there's another room in this direction. Is there really a big hunk of ice, though? You think Mr. Berg might made it? Wait, maybe this wall is... What is it, Pikachu? Hold on. I feel like I'm on the brink of an epiphany.
The puzzles and the murals. Also,
I say arson. You missed it. We committed arson earlier.
Woo!
Of course.
Did I tell you that
it
this
sense
Haunter
now.
is normal type?
The Haunter's a normal type?
Brilliance.
Haunter is a special normal type in Gen 2.
There's a mechanism on the other side of this wall.
It has a, this game does have special effects in it though, so it's good. It,
The mechanism's on the other side of this ice wall. Then what we thought was a real wall is just a thick slab of ice? This is the only wall that's completely froze over. Don't you find that odd? I'm sure this wall is the same as the one in Mr. Mime's room. So this is nothing but ice? It sure looks like a wall to me. I mean, we don't have any proof yet, but there's only one way to find out. Go ahead and do what you do best, Darmanitan. What's wrong? We really need your strength right now. Pikachu seems to be asking him to break down the wall of ice, but Darmanitan's not even trying to do it. Maybe he doesn't want to break this ice? Apparently there's someone in there, and he's not sure it's a good idea to let us in. Seems like Darmanitan is still wary of us humans. Darmanitan, please listen. I know you can't understand what I'm saying, but we don't mean you or your friends any harm. If we make it out of here, I'll make it my personal mission to help you. I'll take care of you and all of your friends, I swear. Tim, do you think your Pikachu could put in a good word for us? Please, Darmanitan, we're all friends here. Sounds like he's on board. So he really did understand our feelings?
Give it what for, Darmanitan.
This Haunter also has an insane amount of type coverage. It tried to learn fucking Dragon Breath.
That's cool.
It also learned Power Gem, Psybeam, and has tried to learn something else that's a completely different type.
Magnificent.
a sight.
Wow, so there was a room here after all. Just like I said. Pretty impressive, Pikachu. There should be a mechanism in this room that we can activate.
Huh?
Hey, it's your favorite.
Wait! I promise, we're not gonna hurt you!
Magnificent moves to scroll on a shelf.
That's shaking just now.
Oh,
That shaking felt just like when the door closed before. Ice Cube caused that somehow, right? Yeah, it stepped on some kind of switch on the floor.
Oh no, not my Switch!
He's saying Ice Cube didn't mean to shut us in here, so we shouldn't blame her. Don't worry, we're not blaming her for anything. Wasn't Darmanitan hesitant to break the wall because of Ice Cube? He says Ice Cube's even more afraid of us humans than the rest of the ice Pokemon are. That's why he built a huge wall of ice so no one else can get in this room. It might be good to hear Ice Cube's story, too. I just hope we can convince her to trust us. We can try talking to her while we're solving the mystery of the mechanism.
oh,
It's the Clefairy statue. Just like in the mural, this is definitely the right room then. Now we just need to move the statue exactly how the mural showed. There should be a human statue too. Where do you think that is? It's gotta be in this room somewhere. Let's look around. There's a big hunk of ice here. Ice Cube probably made it. It's really big though. I'm surprised she can make something of this scale.
Right.
So this is the last room. We can find an exit without too much trouble.
Slowpoke.
What is it, Slowpoke? He's been working so hard to rescue Gordon, I think he's just about out of steam. Hang in there a little bit longer, Slowpoke.
What the hell is that?
This must be the exit out of the ruins. It's no good. This thing's not gonna open unless we figure out that mechanism. You don't need to be scared, Ice Cube. We're friends of Darmanitan. Yes, really. So could you please trust us? It's okay if it's just a few questions, eh?
Hey,
Have you been in this room the whole time? Oh, okay, you came in through the hole in the ceiling. And then all the others left the room, but you stayed here because you were too scared. So you got Darmanitan to make you a big wall of ice to keep you safe inside. You must have been really terrified. You don't need to be scared anymore, Ice Cube. We're here to rescue you. Yeah, really. So cheer up, Ice Cube. We've got your back. Well, it looks like she's smiling a little. How could you... Okay. Really? I can't tell from her face. So Darmanitan's been protecting you this whole time. And he made sure to stay nearby, too, to make you feel safe. And it's thanks to Darmanitan that you're able to escape from the people in white. I can see why you're intent on repaying him someday. But you know he doesn't expect anything in return, right? That's not why he did it. Don't do anything too rash.
hey,
Where are the humans who captured you all? Really far away, huh? You walked for days before you found this place? Just the thought of that those humans might come here really scares you? Don't worry, if they show up here, we'll send them packing. Looked over the whole room, but I didn't see a statue of a human anywhere. There has to be one, though. Let's go talk to Gordon again. Good idea. The one covered in ice, dum-dums.
Right.
Hey, Professor, we can't find one of the statues depicted in the murals. Do you have any idea where it might be? Unfortunately, I don't. Even Gordon's stumped. Many aspects of this place differ from what I expected based on my preparatory research. Like that wall of ice, for example. Why don't we try talking this through, Tim? Yeah, I'm good. What exactly did you want to talk about? For starters, I want to ask you for your help.
All right, Tim. Do you think you can use your detective skills to help us get out of here?
sure.
There's a cold shoulder pun in here somewhere.
Working together,
Dang.
I'm sure we'll find the way out.
Based on what we've experienced so far, we should be able to get out if we can get this door open. I wonder if there are any clues in this room.
One in this room could be the key to the puzzle.
Clearly Darmanitan.
Wasn't there a mural depicting a Clefairy statue and some footprints? That mural may be the key to solving the mystery of this room.
I think you're right. The tiles here match the squares in that mural, too. If that's the case, the mural in the room I was in must be related, too. However, looking around, I'm not seeing a statue of a human in here.
Do you remember where the human statue was located in the mural itself?
Of course I remember. I was staring at that thing for 2 days straight.
I think Gordon needs
The statue
glasses.
was in the second row from the
Yeah.
top,
I think
left
glasses
side
probably
of the mural.
first. Let's try that.
And if we assume these tiles are laid out
Yeah,
the
can you
same
tell
as
he's
those in the
squinting his
mural,
eyes? I think he has the fuzzy sickness.
I was just about to say that.
There! That chunk of ice.
All right. Looks like you're up, Dharma.
I like how this Darmanitan has systematically made this ruins its home, and slowly but surely we've asked it to destroy everything that it made.
So it was hiding here the whole time. Okay, so we've got the 2 statues, but what are we supposed to do now? I'm sure the murals must have a clue as to how the mechanism works.
there are footprints depicted in the murals. They must indicate the paths to move the stone statues.
So that's what they
Seriously,
represent.
who voices this guy?
Give it a try.
I looked it up. I don't think it was anybody you would know. He played a character in My
Tim,
Hero.
Come give me a hand.
Yeah.
What's going on? Nothing's happening.
Huh. I was sure that would work.
Now that I see the 2 statues next to each other, the way they're
Jasmine,
posed
you're a steel
looks
type, Jim.
somehow
Why are you
meaningful.
using a fire and rock type?
Isn't coexistence between humans and Pokemon a recurring theme in these ruins?
Yeah. The decor and artifacts here all attest to that.
You see it too, don't you, Tim?
A pose that symbolizes coexistence between humans and Pokemon. Something that represents both sides cooperating, working hand in hand.
That's it! We need the statues to hold hands. But the left statue's hand is missing. What can we do about that?
Could we use a Pokemon move?
Good idea, Rachel. And we've got the perfect allies right here with us.
Dharma? That includes me, right?
So then, who should we ask for help?
Darmanitan the chisel.
That's it. Let's ask Ice-Cube to help.
Ice Cube?
I vote we carve out Ice Cube's head for the hand. That might work since Ice Cube.
Oh.
I mean, Ice Cube doesn't technically need it. It'll just freeze back over.
I hadn't thought of that. Huh.
You've
I
got
stand
this,
by,
Ice Cube.
It's just a penguin with a block of ice as a head.
I don't know how it breathes in there.
How is it not, like, stupid clumsy? It must waddle even more than the average penguin.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes!
Thank you, Tim. Hey, maybe you should come to my class as a guest lecturer.
He does not look like he's laughing.
I'd love to see that.
Ha 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 ha.
Yes. Yes.
Hold on. I heard someone talking
But,
behind
sir,
us.
I mean,
He's laughing, but in Simlish.
yes. I'm sorry, sir.
You've let those ice Pokemon escape? You're getting sloppy!
Well, we did retrieve the
Then
meteorites.
get back here! Now!
I swear, if that guy be any bossier.
Now what?
Oh, Detective Pikachu. Bringing you in to earn me some respect. Listen up, pal. Hand over that Pikachu and I'll let you walk out of here.
What did you
You
say?
look like a twig boy.
You reminds me of, do you remember from XD Gale of Darkness?
Idea.
He runs like that.
Pikachu!
Say that again?
Remember in like XD Gale of Darkness?
Uh-huh.
They move like the Cypher grunts.
Grab a slime!
Oh, there you go.
Oh! You beat Mama. Oh my god, a boss fight.
Hot, 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 hot.
That's it?
Yeah, there's not actually boss fight. It's a point-and-click adventure.
Oh.
That'd be really funny if Chris and Munchlax were on top of that.
Phew. We are finally out of there.
Professor, you're okay.
You have to
Chris,
think about it a minute.
Gordon, it's a professor? Pokemon makes no sense. Did ice Pokemon just learn to fire? Well, Galarian Darmanitan has the Zen mode ability, so it's at half health, it turns into Zen form.
Oh, so it's just on half health.
Yeah, well, we managed to get out after all. Yeah, but who was that man just now? Do you think he was one of the people in white that Darmanitan was talking about?
Well,
Sure seems that way to me. He must have come looking for Darmanitan and the others. Right, but what for? First the Aurora Drop, and now this. Feels like we're caught in the middle of a bunch of stuff we don't understand. What should Darmanitan and his friends do now? I'll make sure they're okay. Thank you so much, Professor. Yes, well, I've got to set a good example for my students, you know. If the Professor takes all the ice Pokemon home, the ruins should return to normal soon, too. Yeah, and Monferno will be able to come back. Now then, you should get home. That man from before is still around here somewhere. For all we know, he has friends around, too. You're right. Thank you for all your help, Professor Gordon. Hey, you're the one that saved me. You're certainly an interesting student. My office door will always be open to you, so please stop by sometime. We'll be right here, Tim. Just say the word when you're ready to go home. Oh, I guess I have to talk to Ursaring that I saved his friend, and then we can go home.
alright, I'm capturing these shiny Gyarados.
It's happy to have his friend back. You stick together from now on? That's probably a good idea. Friends really ought to stick together.
Yes.
Yep, let's go. You know, today was really fun. Really? It was touch and go there for a bit. I know, right? It was so exciting. Plus, I gotta learn about what kinds of things you're usually up to. You better hit me up for your next case, too. I'm not sure about that. Don't worry, I'm just messing around. I know I'd just be a bother if I tagged along every time. Anyway, let's go home. Do you see what I did for the Detective Pikachu thumbnail? Since I play as Tim, I edited Tim out of the thumbnail and put myself in instead.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Huh?
I'm gonna take a look. I can find it. Oh, it's under recorded
Hey,
content.
up there!
Mewtwo?
Oh, I see, yeah.
What's that behind it?
There's something wrong.
Oh no!
Oh no! They're coming this way!
Everyone, take cover now!
No way! Harry!
Dad!
Buzz, buzz.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing with my dad?
Beedrill, don't let them interfere. Attack!
Now that's some garbage you two can clap by some Beedrills. Why does he got the moves he has? We think the boxes are like weakening him. That's why he's got like 8 on him. There you go.
Wait! Come back!
You sure Mewtwo has recovered? It might not know it in its current moveset. Sorry, in its current moveset.
What just happened? Why did you have Harry?
Terrible. Pokemon battling in the city?
It's just like Mayor Myers told us.
This is like a perfectly normal thing!
This is not good. You need to get out of here.
So it would seem. Do not worry about that human.
Tim, does Pikachu actually know Mewtwo?
You could say that.
That's incredible.
I guess. But where'd those guys take my dad?
Have you seen my
How
dad?
can I get my father back?
Have you
There
seen
must
my
be something
father?
I can do. With all the unrest gripping the city, the police have got to know something. Of course. I'll just talk to Inspector Holiday. He's bound to know
Mewtwo at some point
something
want to kill
useful.
off humanity. In its own movie. It's kind of funny. If you actually watch the original sub of the original movie, they make Mewtwo out to be less of like a black and white villain and more of someone of like he's trying to keep himself safe, and him keeping himself safe is just dangerous. So even though I like the voice acting in the dub better, and it's my childhood, if you actually ever get a chance, you should watch the original movie subbed. And I think a lot of people who have a lot of problems with the story of the first movie that aren't blinded by nostalgia, they actually tend to like it better. Which is kind of funny.
Blinded by nostalgia.
Morning, Pikachu. Wow, you look awful. Had trouble sleeping? Couldn't stop thinking about this whole business with Dad. Plus, Mom's just staring in the corner and staring at me while I sleep. I noticed you were out late again last night. I'm guessing you've been having the same problem? Yeah, I just needed some alone time, you know, to gather my thoughts. There's a lot of strange stuff going on. Got some shady group collecting meteorites and Pokemon for starters. Then there's Cramorant swallowing that jewel, the Mamoswine that attacked us in the ruins, and those Beedrill that were chasing Mewtwo. They all had some kind of cube-shaped device attached to them. I think today's the day we look into all that. You know what we should do to get some more information, right, Tim? Yeah, the way these incidents keep piling up, the police are bound to have started investigating the situation. Right, and the police officer we can trust the most is Inspector Holiday. We should go talk to him. That's what you're getting at, right, Pikachu? Spot on. By the way, are you sure you don't want to tell Irina and Sophia about Harry? Not yet. Not until we know exactly where he is. Yeah, good thinking.
Oh!
Today's newspaper. What articles are there today? Okay. We brought back a ton of berries from the ruins. We sure did. I had a blast tasting so many different flavors. Let's whip up something with these later.
Alright.
Let's get going, Pikachu. Oh wait, let's pay the Hi Hat Cafe a visit first. Huh? Why? We can interview the customers there, see if they know anything about last night's incident. Well, this is pretty important, actually. This isn't just an excuse for you to get coffee, is it? I'm not gonna dignify that question with a denial, mostly because I can. Well, we're off.
Casually don't tell your family that Dad got kidnapped.
They know Dad got kidnapped. They didn't know that we saw him. And we for the first time in like X years. I don't actually know how many years it's been.
Dad, you finally came back and you didn't bring the milk? What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay, that car looks like it's drawn in like a 2002 3D game.
Hello, great detective. I'm here for Pikachu.
Brad, what is all this?
Pikachu, you're under arrest. Come with us.
Are you gonna put tiny handcuffs on him in like the anime?
No way. Arrested for what?
For property damage. Take him away.
I didn't get the milk, so the Miss May went to get the
I'll
dad.
be alright. It's just a misunderstanding. Focus on proving my innocence.
Pikachu!
Take him away.
Oh, cool. Pikachu in the Slammer arc? Let's go. What is Pokemon detainee Pikachu? What the hell?
I want to punch Brad in the face.
I do too. He's a... How's a ghost type in here? Why wouldn't he just slip through the bars?
There's a box on that same lot.
Must have fallen asleep at some point. Remember Brad and his goons putting me in the police
Yellow
car.
jumpsuit Pikachu. No, it's yellow jumpsuit Pikachu now.
Yeah, which means there must be at the police station. If this is someone's idea of a joke, it's not very funny. Can't believe a great detective like me would actually be locked up behind bars. Hey, quit that muttering, newbie. Oh, he's got a box. Great, guess I can't expect a warm welcome from my new roommates either. Landed myself in a real mess, that's for sure. Oh well, let's see what my new roomies can tell me. But wait, what I don't under... Okay, yeah, bars. I guess that just disables power, so there's 3 in total.
There's a kiddie bowl.
Same.
Mineral Maniac.
Mm-hmm.
Hey there, buddy. Can I ask you some
So
questions?
an
I ain't your
average
buddy,
Minecraft
newbie, and I ain't wasting time making small talk with you either. Oh, come on, don't be like
I
that.
ain't
I'm
your
still trying to
buddy,
get my
pal.
bearings. I mean, I don't even know why I was brought here. Sure you don't. You must have done something bad to end up here. It's nothing bad. I'm the great detective Pikachu. I would never. A great detective? Ha! Now that's a good one. That wasn't a joke. Well, Mr. Great Detective, let me give you some free advice. You may have been some big shot detective out there, but in here, you're just newbie. And newbies don't run their mouths. Got it? Well, that's that, I guess. I don't think I'll be getting much more out of him.
I ain't your buddy, pal. I
ain't your pal, guy. I ain't your guy, friend. I ain't your friend, buddy. I ain't your buddy, pal. Hey, you got a minute? You must be the newbie. So I'm told. I was hoping to learn more about this place. Hey, are you even listening to me? Hello? Get down in the detainment room. Detainment room? You mean where we are now? Great, just ignore me. Why don't you? Well, at least I learned what this room is called, which is nice. Yeesh, can't even get a straight answer out of the Pokemon here. That puts me in a bit of a pickle. How am I supposed to find out what's going on? What's happening?
Pickle.
It's time for exercise. Proceed to the roof. Single file.
Hey, you guys all right? Huh? What? Body's moving on its own. That light. just happened?
Is this the roof? Why did I come up here? It just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Guess I was the only Pokemon what's going on.
Say.
Can I tell you to zip it? Stop talking to me like we're pals, newbie. Because we ain't. Come on, no need to be so standoffish. I'm just trying to ask a few questions. Aren't we inside a room just now? Why are we up here on the roof? It's me. Don't try anything funny if you know what's good for you. Wait, haven't I seen you somewhere before? Maybe on TV? I'm a famous great detective after all. Great detective. I like how it's all dark type Pokemon here. Just a silly little guy.
I don't like him, Peter. Not gonna lie.
Hiya, I've never seen you around before. You new or something? Yeah, I just got nabbed a little bit ago. Have you been here a long time? Nah, I'm pretty new too. Been here longer than you, though. That matters why exactly? Because the longer you've been here, the higher you are on the ladder. Clearly that box doesn't suppress powers, so why doesn't Pikachu... Well, Pikachu can't actually use any moves. Detective Pikachu. Why, hello there. I don't believe we've met. Oh, thank goodness. Someone I can actually have a conversation with. Huh, the Pokemon here are a rather quirky bunch, aren't they? You said it. Doesn't help that I got no idea what's going on. What do you mean? Like, how we all suddenly ended up on the roof, for example? Oh, right. I suppose that is a bit strange. The same thing happens every day, but I don't really know why. Every day, huh? Good to know, thanks.
Say.
I thought I told you to keep quiet, newbie. Hey, I thought you didn't want to talk to me, and now here you are, striking up a conversation. You won't be running your mouth like that for long. Follow me. Luxray wants to see you. Luxray? Heh. He'll teach you how things work around here. He'll teach you real good. I like how the one Pokemon that's the boss is not a dark type, but has been asked to become a dark type for fans since its introduction.
So you're the talkative Pikachu.
Huh? What are you supposed to be, the big boss of this place? You gotta be joking. Like Jail 101 or something?
Luxray, use Slash!
Luxray. Say that.
Entertainment day one. I made it to the police station, but I wonder if they'll even let me see Pikachu.
No.
Must be so lonely all there by himself in there. I still can't believe they just drag him off like that, out of the blue. Brad said something about property damage, but that doesn't sound like Pikachu at all. This is a reception area. State your business.
Excuse me?
My partner Pikachu is being detained by the police. Is this where they're keeping him? Detained Pokemon are held in custody at this station, yes. How is Pikachu doing? Would it be possible for me to see him? I'm afraid that won't be possible without express permission from headquarters. Furthermore, I'm unable to share any information related to an ongoing investigation. You can't be serious.
L.
Tim. I thought I'd find you here.
Inspector Holiday. And Chief Butler.
Do Pokemon go to
I
jail
understand
or
how
town?
concerned you are about your Pikachu.
I
Don't
guess
worry.
jail,
The
apparently.
Pokemon
Yes.
Protection
The answer
Bureau
is
is a
yes.
The
safe
answer
place.
is yes.
Hmm.
We'll be holding Pikachu in custody here for a while. He's suspected of causing property damage last night in Fountain Plaza. Pikachu would never do that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got proof. That being said, we're still investigating the matter. I can't allow any visits before the dust settles. There's really no way I can
proof,
see him?
but we're not allowed to show you the proof.
Look, I'm sure this is tough for you, but we don't do special treatment here. Not even for you, young detective. Anyway, kiddo, I'll see you around.
Sorry, we can't show you the proof. That's so we don't. That's so we
Am I right in assuming you can't tell me anything either, Inspector? I'm afraid it's just as Chief Butler says. But I'll do what I can to arrange a visit for you. Come back to the reception area sometime this afternoon. Really? Thank you so much. Don't mention it, Tim. Oh, and one more thing. I'd like to have a chat with you tonight. I'd rather not go into the details here, so let's meet near the station after sundown. Alright,
Tim,
see you
you're
this
under
evening.
arrest for destruction of property.
I know this might be rough, but hang in there, Tim. Thanks to Inspector Holiday, I'll be able to meet with Pikachu this afternoon. Till then, I'll just do what I can. First, I think I'll go check out the scene of the crime. I just don't believe Pikachu would destroy everything. The police must have gotten the wrong idea somehow. Investigate the crime scene in Fountain Plaza, narrative. Okay, the crime scene took place at Fountain Plaza. Apparently someone broke something at the plaza, but the culprit has to be someone other than Pikachu. Assuming the culprit was a Pokemon, what kind of Pokemon could it have been? There might be some evidence left behind that could at least tell me its type. I'll investigate Fountain Plaza and work out who the real culprit is. Fountain Plaza is down the street from the police station next to the Hi Hat Cafe. I should head there right away.
Fool's Gold,
Wait, why isn't Tim Rusty be super easy in cahoots with Pikachu? I don't know.
So, I have Fool's Gold Gyarados. Its typing is Flygon.
Oh, someone's there.
Wait, is that Brad?
It's also, I think it's a lamprey, or like a desert worm.
Why is he at the crime scene?
Was Brad examining that Slowpoke statue? There aren't any other police officers around, though. Why only Brad? Better take a look myself.
Alright.
So this is the scene of the crime. Maybe I can learn something by examining any traces the culprit left behind. Now, where should I look first?
What? Huh?
Maybe the rocks that are still somehow charged? There are fragments of the Slowpoke statue on the ground. The statue must have been broken by a Pokemon move. Maybe I should pick one up for a better look. Ow! My hands have gone numb. These fragments must be charged with electricity. Slowpoke statue's been broken. This must be what Brad meant by property damage. The statue's got scorch marks on it. What's with this water? I guess it must have spilled out of the fountain. Grass has been scorched. It must have been caused by a Pokemon that generates a lot of heat.
Alright.
I think I've seen out about everything there is to see.
Let's think.
Now wait a darn moment. Pikachu can't use moves. Exactly. I think it's safe to assume this incident was caused by a Pokemon. Looking at the evidence, it may be possible to figure out who the culprit is. So it is just electric. I think it's just electric. That was me.
It's electric.
Okay.
Statue's fragments are charged with electricity, so I think it was broke when the electric type move. But Pikachu can't use any electric type moves, so this crime must have been committed by another Pokemon. It'd be tough to prove Pikachu can't use any moves, though. I better find another way to prove Pikachu's innocence. I think it was Brad's Manectric and Pikachu was framed?
Yep, I think that's what it is.
Where did Pikachu go last night? If I figure that out, I might be able to provide him with an alibi. I should go to where Pikachu most likely was and hear what people there have to say. We got back from the ruins yesterday. Pikachu went out on his own. And knowing him, Pikachu might have gone to the Hi Hat Cafe. I better go and check with Pablo. Alright, time to call up our boy Mewtwo.
Prison break time.
Hey.
Hey, welcome. I see Pikachu's not with you today. We were actually on our way here this morning, but the police stopped us out front and arrested Pikachu. Wait, Pikachu was arrested? We're talking about your Pikachu, right? Now that you mention it, I did hear a commotion outside earlier. That must have been it. Did Pikachu do something bad? Police are saying that Pikachu's the one who damaged the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza. There's no way Pikachu could have done it. I mean, he can't even use any moves. Yeah, no way you could deal with that sort of damage without using moves. Besides, the statue got busted up last night, right? Pikachu was here at the cafe last night. Really? Please tell me more.
Excuse me?
Please tell me more about when Pikachu came here last night. Oh, it was the same as always. I gave him as usual, a cup of freshly brewed black coffee. Damn, that's bitter.
Fresh blue coffee?
Black. He sure seemed to enjoy brewed black coffee. About what time last night was that? I'm sorry, I don't remember. I guess we can't establish an alibi then. Oh, but he was still here when the evening news was playing on TV. So if I could only remember the time the show came on... Sorry, I can't be more help. Oh, please don't apologize, Pablo. You've been a huge help.
Excuse me?
So you already knew about what happened to the Slowpoke statue? Yeah, I couldn't believe my ears when I heard about it this morning. Such a shame. It must have been a really strong Pokemon if it could damage that Slowpoke statue. That thing looks solid. I really doubt your Pikachu could deal that kind of damage. You can say that again, as much as he'd hate to hear it. Pardon me then. Jokes aside, I doubt that incident went unnoticed. Some of the customers here may be able to tell you something about it. Go ahead, ask around. Good idea. Thanks, Pablo.
Go talk to that Ludicolo doing the jig.
Yeah. Well, I can't talk to the Pokemon right now. Excuse me, may I ask you a few questions? Depends who's asking. I'm trying to eat here, you know. I don't mean to be inconvenient to you. I'm actually investigating the incident in Fountain Plaza. Ah, you must be that detective kid. In that case, I'd be happy to help.
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu yesterday? I did indeed, last night at Fountain Plaza. At Fountain Plaza? Please tell me more about that. By the time I saw the Pikachu, the Slowpoke statue had already been damaged. I only saw Pikachu from behind as it was leaving, but there was no mistaking that yellow back. I see.
Excuse me?
Have you heard about what happened to the Slowpoke statue? Heard about it? I saw it with my own eyes. Shattered. Such an awful thing to do, breaking a statue like that. You're investigating that incident, right? I hope you catch whoever did it. Yeah, I'm doing everything I can.
I think it was rad.
Being greeted by Ludicolo just isn't the same without Pikachu here. Food and drinks here are all fantastic. This place really is the best.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, do you mind if I ask a few questions? What did you want to know?
Excuse me?
Did you see a Pikachu last night? A Pikachu? No, I didn't see one last night, but I did see one just a few minutes ago. I went to the police station to pick up something I lost, and I saw a Pikachu there. Really? How did it look? He seemed to be sleeping. An officer was carrying him into the station. Sleeping? How could he just doze off with all that been going on? Something wrong? Oh no, it's nothing.
Excuse me?
Have you heard about what happened to the Slowpoke statue? Oh yeah, I hear it was kind of wild. I haven't been to see the plaza myself, though.
Oh!
It's afternoon already. Maybe I can visit Pikachu now. I head over to the police station.
It took you that long to talk to all two people in here, Tim?
I guess it was a really long interview.
A really long interview where one of the people lied. I think.
Oh, Tim, your request has been approved by Inspector Holiday. You are now allowed to visit Pikachu.
Thank you.
Thank goodness. But before that, Tim, let me explain our Pokemon partner visitation rules. Visits are allowed in the afternoons. You can visit your partner maximum of twice per day, but they cannot be consecutive visits. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Are you ready to go visit your partner? Then follow me. Well, I finally get to see Pikachu. Wonder how he's holding up. Apologies for the wait. Here's Pikachu to see you. Oh, so this is the visitation room.
Tim!
Pikachu!
goodness. You really had me worried.
Hey, keep your voice down. Don't call attention to us.
Oh, right.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. You alright, Pikachu? This all happened so suddenly, I've been really worried. I don't blame you, just think, a great detective like me being accused of a crime. The Pokemon Protection Bureau thinks you broke the Slowpoke statue in the Fountain Plaza. I took a look around the scene myself. The statue fragments I found were electrified. That means the culprit is a Pokemon that can use electric-type moves. Hey, wait a minute, I can't use any moves! Don't worry, I know. You couldn't be the culprit. But I can't tell the PPB anything you've said. They'd never believe me. Yeah, if you tell them Pikachu says he's innocent, they're just gonna look at you funny. I want you to tell me everything you know, Pikachu. I'm going to prove your innocence.
How do I prove it's not
Prison break time! Now wait a darn moment! That officer worker story don't match with his Pikachu statement. There was a Mimikyu outside the cafe. Oh, there was. I want you to tell me everything you know, Pikachu. I'm going to prove your innocence. I knew I could depend on you. Sure, ask away.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what you were doing last night? After we split up, I headed to the Hi Hat Cafe. I wanted to sit and think over what happened last night, and how all the cases we've handled so far might be connected. For that, I needed coffee. I stopped by the plaza on my way to the cafe, but at that point, the Slowpoke statue was unharmed. Were there any other Pokemon around at the time? Maybe ones that could use electric-type moves? No, I didn't see any. The culprit must have arrived after I left. I see. Well, how about after you got to the cafe? Anything strange happened? Now that you mention it, while I was relaxing in the cafe, I remember hearing a loud clap of thunder or something outside. Thunder, huh? That might have been the sound of the electric-type move that damaged the statue. About what time did you hear the sound? I don't remember the exact time, but I know that the evening news was on when I heard the noise. Thanks, Pikachu. I'm sure this information will come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
What happened after Brad took you away? I fell asleep in the car. By the time I woke up, I was in the detainment room. Wait, you fell asleep in the car? Was it especially comfortable or something? No, not more than any other car, I suppose. Not sure why I zonked out. That's not the only thing that's happened, though. There's been many times in the station where I've just lost my memory. Wait, what? One moment I'd be in the detainment room, and the next I'd be up on the roof with no idea how I got there. I heard an announcement that it was time to exercise, but I don't remember walking there myself. It almost sounds like something using hypnosis on you. I haven't seen any Pokemon here that can use a move like that, though.
Sheesh.
Got a bad feeling about the station. The whole place seems off. All the other Pokemon in here keep giving me a hard time. I think I drew too much attention. One even knocked me out with a move earlier. What? Are you okay? You're not injured, are you? No, nothing serious, but boy does it still sting. It was a pretty strong attack. I'm glad you're alright, but try to stay out of trouble, okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. I'll be more careful next time. I hope you and the others can learn to get along. About how many other Pokemon are being held with you? I've met 5 others. All of them have a weird gizmo stuck on their backs, too. Come to think about it. It's probably a tag or something the PPB are using to keep track of us. If that's true, they may also be able to use it to track you. No grand escape plans, okay? Me? Escape? I'd never. I'm gonna get out of here the right way, by proving my innocence. Based on what you've told me, I think I could pin down where you were when the crime took place. Oh, really? Yeah, just let me look back over my case notebook.
Let's think.
What was Pikachu doing when the incident occurred? Deduce where Pikachu most likely was at the time, then interviewed the people there.
He's totally at the fountain.
I should be able to deduce based on what I heard at the cafe and from Pikachu himself.
Okay.
Pikachu said he heard the sound of thunder outside the cafe during the evening news, and Pablo said Pikachu was inside the cafe when the news was on. That proves Pikachu was not at the scene of the crime when it occurred. He was at the Hi Hat Cafe.
Whoa!
I know this goes without saying, Tim, but I'm innocent. You gotta find out who really did this.
Mm-hmm.
Hang in there, Pikachu. I'm gonna find the Pokemon that did this. Thanks, Tim. I'm counting on you. Just be careful while you investigate. Don't forget you're tracking down a Pokemon that can use powerful electric-type moves. Don't worry, Pikachu. I'll try not to get knocked out like you did.
It's Luxray. Watch.
You had to bring that up, didn't you? Oh, well, as long as you understand. Chief Butler said he has proof that you committed the crime, Pikachu. So maybe there's another Pikachu here in Rhyme City. Another Pikachu besides me? I think it's a little early to make that conclusion, but I'll admit it's possible. I'll keep investigating what I can here in the station. There are a few other things nagging at me, too. Okay, I'll keep questioning people in the city.
You'll get out soon. Just hang in there.
Time's up.
Hold on. We're not done yet.
What's wrong, Pikachu?
My body's moving on its own.
Huh? That light.
Oh my lord. Tim, evening.
The next time I see the save... Okay, there we go. Alright, we're gonna stop there. So guys, Pikachu has done a bad and has been arrested. F.